I'm very disappointed. I expected something more meaty. Also, fuck!
This won't get you demonetized.
I'm not even sure if the microphone's picking it up. Because the last time I played music on my phone, the microphone barely caught it.
Also, fuck, because I haven't been here in too long.
We have Terry back.
Yay! The actual Carlos Bass. Not this imposter.
Fuck you, imposter.
Ah, laddie. I can't even do the accents right, to be fair. I'm not even sure how the fuck I'm doing it right now.
No, I can't.
I don't even know.
There are some things that I cannot do. Carlos Bass is one of them. So, at the end of the last session...
Alright, enough of this bullshit. I just heard that because fucking... It's Papa tonight tomorrow. I'm having a stroke, apparently.
At the time of this recording, it is July 3rd, 2020, and it's fucking hot! I have two fans going!
It's hot.
I have two fans going. Anyway.
I'm still his biggest fan.
Boo!
Dude, Foster's Hope for Imaginary Friends was one of the only cartoons I actually liked.
Anyway, last session, they made it home after sailing a little bit longer, fighting a water worm.
Apparently. Meanwhile, Carlos Bass slept like a log. Gary. Sorry, a Gyarados.
Yeah, not the sea snail.
I was thinking more along the lines of thinking Gray Merchant from MPG. Wow, spreadsheet.
Shortly after getting home, Alara debuted her pet project, a prosthetic arm for Bed.
That is very happy.
It's a magical prosthetic arm that fits over his actual arm.
And we have just spent the last 2 hours shopping and crunching numbers.
I'm still not fucking done.
She's still not fucking done.
I'm just about finished.
Keep doing spell book.
Yes, amalgamating the...
I'm tending to admin things.
The spell books that she acquired from the various wizards that we have laid to rest.
That's one way of putting it.
Kind of very like murdered in cold blood. And I now can do a bunch of stuff. Poisoner kit.
Oh yeah, they also leveled up.
Yeah, we leveled
Carlos
up. Carlos
took a couple skills in poisoners and herbalism, as well as finally got his own shop. With a little help from the government. So now you know where your taxpayer money is going.
Thanks, Obama. Literally.
Make it a bit. Who knows? If you're Bruce get famous enough, like
Bed got a Blink Dog puppy.
Yeah,
Blinky.
And acquired, also spent money in as responsible lizard folk do in various mundane and magical items.
I'm not financially insolvent. You're financially insolvent.
And the thing was, even after all these things, he still has a little over 1,000 gold left.
By the way,
He
actually,
made way too much money.
I was focusing on this, and my brain delegated to a sidebar. Bracers, as you mentioned.
Yes.
What kind of armor? I would like to shop for bracers.
Okay. There are magic items, so you do find the same magic shop that Bed has been at. You don't know that Bed's been there, though.
Walks in, smells lizard. Not even.
You walk in, and there's someone, he's setting up the shelves.
Setting up the shelves, has an explosion go off in his face, and they touched the wrong.
Actually, it's funny, as you turn to him, he's missing an eyebrow. It looks like it's been burned off somehow.
Am I missing an eyebrow?
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
What do I got for magical bracers?
Bracers. Give me a minute.
I need armor that isn't armor.
I think I have. I think I might have some. Let me see here. He goes behind the desk, behind the counter.
Pulls out a trunk.
Okay. No, let me see here. Pulls out a box, puts it up, boom, opens it up, and you see they look like armbands, but they're made of kind of like solid brass.
I know what you're talking about. I know now this is a spell.
Yeah.
I'm properly
Wonder Woman. Essentially, yeah. I'll show you a picture in case you haven't seen them.
Yes. That's interesting.
Now these, you said that you're not looking for armor. Well, you're in luck because these work for those who do not wear armor or shields, but they do make you just a little bit hardier. Let me trace here because it's rare. You do have to. Hardy is disgusting, by the way. You do have to attune to this though, and I can sell it to you for about 1,500 gold.
1,500 was it?
Yep.
It's going to clean the bank account out, but we can afford it. We can afford those.
Arby's. It's
So I need to see what effects do we have. Or what effects do we have?
Okay, I'm reading out again. While wearing these bracers, you gain a +2 bonus to AC if you are wearing no armor and using no shield.
No, he just fucking breaks character, starts like speaking like a robot.
Requires attunement, by the way. So you have to wear them for at least an hour.
I think I'll take them.
Alright, the transaction's made, and he hands you the bracers.
I put them on and begin the 1 hour timer.
They fit on perfectly, like a glove, like
It
they were
takes a
fitted. for
This
you.
is a high magic campaign.
Very much so.
Considering that we have 2 magic users.
Well,
But
yes,
magic missile.
yes, but the sheer amount of commonality of like magic items in this campaign
Answer.
is
Uh,
the accessibility. I guess I should say we're not having to like go to
Um,
auctions that are happening like once a year.
What do
in
they
order to
call
get
it? Like,
things.
Braces of defense.
I don't need that anymore. Yeah. Now my AC is going to be 21.
Until you get an ability score increase.
And then I'm going to go to 22.
Oh,
Is 8
dear
plus.
He also, with a little bit of financial help from Ben, also acquired a
the
cloak
means
of
to
the
create a
displacer.
cloak of displacement
Yes.
using the displacer beast side.
Yeah, so I have that.
Which you deduct 250, so
Yes,
you
I
don't
did.
have to pay anything else because it was made for you. It was commission.
I now have 3. I just went from over 2,800 gold all the way down to 343. I just added all the costs today. Big stomps.
Now all that happens within the first couple weeks of getting back.
No, oh my god.
Carlos has opened up his shop thanks to help from the government.
Which I will. Also, I need some kind of an idea of metric of how much I'm selling to calculate my prices and how much.
Well, that's entirely up to you because before we recorded, we did all the number crunching, and Carlos calculated how much it would need to pay out for all the stuff that he needs to make his product.
And I essentially have it now where with every pint or gallon of my alcohol that is bought, the price of that also will factor back into replacing the pint or gallon sold. So, along with enough for me to make a profit. So essentially, it's self-sustaining economy in terms of economy, in terms of supply. And you have rent is taken care of, so realistically, I'm set.
You're set.
I'm set, literally, the thing is self-sustaining as long as I get customers.
Yes, and you have somebody there to sell and make the shit.
Which, yeah,
You're a one-man operation, so
yeah, but realistically, I can shut shop down for whenever I venture outward. I can shut it down temporarily, come back to profit.
right.
So,
It is basically an active means of downsizing.
out of all of these, I need to pick 11. Alright.
Have fun.
And that's right.
Here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. And, Kenny,
What's up?
you weigh in on this one.
What's up?
I'm thinking I have 9 possibilities or 9 different qualities and strengths,
Right.
mix-up-wise. Roll D10, ignoring 0, to determine what quality, just for the sake of simplicity, just what quality was sold. And then roll, say, D20, and then decide how many of that were sold, and call that my day's profit.
That works.
Alright? And then,
The only reason why
if
I
you,
have to keep
then for story's sake, do individual customers at times, just for sake of.
Yeah, which you don't open up for the first couple of weeks because you're still getting everything set up. But by the end of the first month, you are fully open, and you start getting customers within the first couple hours because, hey,
You have a
it's a
city.
new beer shop.
Yes.
Alright, so by the time on day 1 of opening, alright, so, yeah, so I'm just basically going to spend the entirety of the month either a mix of whenever I'm not selling or managing the shop, studying the poisoners and herbalism kits. That kind of learn that trade and improve my booze.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, that's going to be my day in and outs.
Yeah.
And for also for the sake of like whenever months pass by, I'm just going to do the same process except times it by 30.
Yeah.
For the sake of the month. That way, just keep it simple. I love numbers, but it's going to take too fucking long. All right. So yeah, I'm just going to sit in my shop, just making booze, drink occasionally.
I'm testing the product. Shut up.
I actually bought vials, so even the customer's like, I would like to sample some. Make a vial for it. Here you go, bud. Take a shot. Take me to that shot.
By the way, the gargle blaster that Alara made.
Sure.
And Galactic Gargle Blaster.
Fuck no.
I was going to say
no.
she has said no to Carlos making it.
I still have some.
Oh God,
You're not reverse engineering that shit.
Why not?
he's going to try.
Because there's
fun.
not enough.
It won't stop him from fucking trying.
Question: What skill would that be on just like roll for it? Do I just roll the
Medicine.
Medicine.
Medicine?
Easily medicine.
I mean, I've got a +4, but I'm not proficient in it. Fuck. That I do. Actually,
Oh, sweet.
when the hell do I get more?
Actually, no. Hold on. Because it's technically a brewery skill, you would add your proficiency bonus to that as well.
Okay. So I would get medicine plus proficiency. You.
Which is +3 at this point, so it would be D20 plus 7.
You. Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna try
But remember, Alara has expressly forbidden the reverse engineering of this drink.
Fuck.
She will not be held responsible for anyone who dies from her creation.
Gotta try it.
I'm not liable for your cancer.
Very much so.
You can't pin this on me, motherfucker.
Alright. I'm gonna make the attempt at the reverse engineering.
He's going to make the attempt.
That's bold.
Okay,
He could blow himself up.
roll for it.
Didn't roll with it. Sidebar. I'm not doing this in the fucking shop. Because this thing goes vile and explodes. I'm in a brewery surrounded by a very potent alcohol. This is a good way to call an explosion.
And take out the entire district.
Yes.
Where are you doing this?
Because it would be extremely cold outside.
I'm going to go to a Lara. Lara, by chance, do you have a controlled environment from an experiment that made you fun?
I point to the kind of back room area in my shop. It's basically just a room.
Maybe it said it did explode.
What's in
I'm going to try to mix two different alcohol types, and I'm not sure how they would react, but they're both custom recipes.
Deception.
You can make deception versus insight. Do it. Do it.
Oh shit!
You made a choice.
Book.
I rolled 12.
Insight.
Yep.
Plus 3. 4. 13.
Fuck! You rolled one higher than him.
I rolled for that.
Yeah, he wants to do something else.
What's in your plan?
Yeah. How could he be mixed? Why would he be mixing two different alcohols outside of his own?
Alara's basically giving you the look of, why not just do that at your own place?
No, I'm looking at him incredulously. Like, what are you planning? You fuck.
No, I bought that poison and herbalism kits.
Yes.
When I tried to use them, I have already experienced
Another deception.
like gold is you try and create a alcohol that is both drinkable but also exclusive.
It's pretty big.
No. Or along the lines of, oh, cool, this is a great drink, and middle of fight, you realize.
I'm trying to be careful with my words. You realize that the majority, because
You're gonna say alcohol is flammable, yes, I know.
yes, it's flammable and therefore combustible.
Yes, but it's not volatile.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
No.
it is. The fumes of alcohol.
No,
Volatile means that
All right.
it means that it has a very low boiling pressure, so it
That's
spontaneously
what
starts to
makes
boil.
Molotov so devastating.
Alright, in that case then, it's not explosive on impact. I'm going to be able to throw this shit in.
So you want to make a shock-sensitive explosive drink?
that is completely safe to drink.
You can make another contested check if you want.
Yep.
Perception versus insight again.
Crit.
Fuck! Fuck! Alara sees right through you, asshole.
What are you doing? And be honest with me. She makes a subtle gesture, and the door shuts.
Oh, for a second I thought you were going to cast Zone of Truth.
No, fuck no, I don't have that.
Clerics don't, or I don't think wizards get that.
Nah. I don't have my book. He doesn't.
I think that's a cleric thing.
Yeah, you need to multi-class or be like a warlock or something like that.
Alright, nice. I'll let it
I'm trying to create a really easy place that will be able to take out the king. This ballsy ass motherfucker.
You say
Still lying!
no. I can tell you're lying.
Oh, I'm not even going to have a lot of
One.
roll for this one.
Don't say that. Because that can get you killed.
Need I remind you? Okay.
2.
Need I
No.
Okay,
For real this time. What are you doing?
actually, real quick. You weren't here last time, but I'm just going to remind everyone. The current king is only 6 years old.
Also, mind you, the king paid you. And the king helped you set up your brewery, you fuck. Don't buy the goddamn hand that feeds you.
Boy!
Also, I'm trying to lie again, so we're contesting yet again.
No! She
No.
rolled a crit. That
Wait.
sticks.
Oh, that's 6 perma.
I'm going to rule that sticks.
Fuck! What are you doing? Fuck no, get out. The door's still shut.
Ow! You walk into the door.
Question. Out of game here. What's keeping it shut? I take magic? Or the actual proper lock?
Both.
She used Mage Hand to shut and lock it.
Alright, so it's not magic keeping it shut, it's just a case of she
used
shut it.
Mage Hand, right?
Yes.
She used Mage Hand.
So,
Well, no. By this time, I would have had token magic ready.
What's that?
You know, that spell that I was trying to... that I fucking spent goddamn 20 hours on. Or goddamn 20 days on to do it. It's a cantrip. Unless we can do little magical flourishes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to kick the damn door open.
The door opens inward, dickhead.
Alright, I'm gonna try to grab by a handle and rip it
Also,
open.
if you break my shop, I break your ass. You saw, or ask Ved what happened to the last guy that tried to fuck with me in my store.
He fell on a
He
knife.
ran on my knife.
That's it. Open the damn door.
Bed gave him a little push.
Yeah, give me that fucking door. Taking that gesture of opening
Yes.
it.
I give a little gesture and you hear click.
Is that a click button unlocking or locking?
It was already locked, dickhead.
Okay, I'll make it short. I leave. I'm
I'm going to do intimidation for this.
Okay.
Because I'm going to very politely, very calmly walk up to Carlos with fire in my eyes. Understand me
drop
now.
alcohol in. Few alcohol eye drops like match.
Understand me now. If you try to do that, you will kill people.
I think wrong for
I
intimidation.
know what I'm doing because I've been doing this for 100 years. If you do that, and you do it wrong, you will kill people. And I don't think that you're the murdering type. The murdering indiscriminate type. So I want to make this perfectly crystalline clear. You're not making
Wrong for intimidation.
it until I think that you're ready.
She rolls for the intimidate.
Am I understood?
Questioning. Would I roll against that or?
You would roll an insight.
Alright.
Have fun. I rolled a natural 19.
And what's my insight anyway? Oh, +7. Wait, what did yeah, +7. So,
Be a modified 20.
alright.
Roll your last pathetic dice, Kaiba.
Ooh! 16, that's 7, that's
23.
23. Awesome. Didn't know how to make out. Wouldn't be able to do
There is some sincerity to her voice, though, so
this. I take it.
maybe
I'll
I
take
should probably
anything
believe it.
serious.
Listen to her this time.
I won't make anything like I'm gonna head down to the I think would be talking city here, we're talking landlocked ice. It's gotta be a nice little snowy wooded area somewhere that would be not populated by many people.
That would be on the southwestern outskirts of town.
Yeah, I'm
It'll
talking.
take you maybe 30 minutes to get there.
Yeah, I'm talking
at
away
a brisk
from.
walk.
Yeah, I'm talking away from any people, any buildings.
It takes you about 30 minutes to get there at a brisk walk.
All right. And I find myself at flat enough rock, or something to sit down, set supplies out, and start trying to reverse engineer this.
In the bitter cold.
Well, at this point, spring's approaching, so it's not cold. Cold, it's like up in 30s. You still need a coat, but it's not. But it's not killing.
I have
you.
one that's making me
Yes.
displaced.
Thing
Um,
is, the adverse temperature can
burn on.
affect a
What
reaction.
I would do, like I said, make a medicine check
With
plus your proficiency, but do it at disadvantage
Okay.
because it's something new.
All right, so
You don't have your inspiration, do you?
No, I don't. I've done burnt it once.
You two, I believe, still have
Yes.
I've burnt my.
it. Even though
I
it's written
burned
right
mine off to save a shite throw. It was a very shite throw that I needed to do. I think it was during the fight. Yeah, what happened during the fight in the arena?
there. Yeah,
I think it was against the thing. The
sounds
beast,
about right.
that displacer. Alright. Come on! Ah! Four.
The lowest was a 2.
9. So, 9 was the result.
You try to do it, it doesn't blow up, but it comes out as thick white sludge.
Ah, that doesn't look right. And if then I don't have a tiny vial, so I would have burnt up any amount that I had. Ah, I wrap up and head back to the shop.
Well, that failed.
Meanwhile,
give me
Alera is aware of what you are trying to do and is probably never going to give you any more of that again.
Probably. What's
From,
that?
from now on, when she sees that she's going to be like solely at Monster University, just
Question. What time of day is it roughly?
late morning, 10:30, 11,
Alright.
especially in the lunchtime rush.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and set up. I'm gonna open up shop then and stand behind the counter and just kinda fiddle with the herbalism and poisoners kit just to kinda learn the trade and do stuff. Just the normal routine of the day.
About 20 minutes later, somebody walks in.
Alright, so wait. Gender.
Dwarven male, thick red beard, no hair up top, and his beard and mustache is so thick you can't even see his mouth.
Aye, laddie. I need to know gender here if I say lad and lassie, so I kinda need to
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
a dwarven male, like I said. Hey there! You're new here?
Wee bit lad.
Cause I don't remember seeing the shop here. I mean, I remember seeing the place, but nobody in it.
Yeah, wee bit lad. I only just set up the other day. So the finest stuff.
Looks like you got quite a selection back there. The finest, eh? What's your best? I'm a dwarf, so you gotta be good to impress a dwarf.
Thank you,
A dwarf.
Or if you want to be just
Start with a pint.
I at Aranya. Aranya 3 silver for copper. For the point of the highest quality and highest strength. This shit stands. It's 99.99999% alcohol.
Anything to
Can't be.
it just
Things that are alcohol is an ACO trope at 97.5.
Alright, 97.5.
it's the highest it can possibly be.
Yeah, that's the highest
With
dilution.
flavor in it.
And that's not going to be smooth either.
No, that is pure ethanol.
Oh, in that case, more
That is pure ethanol
Alright, so we're talking.
with the minimum viable amount of water in it.
So we're
Yes.
talking. Okay, so we're talking 90. That way it tastes nice and smooth.
He takes it and just
This shit will sneak on you hard.
drinks it all down.
Roll one hellacious constitution.
First, tell me what it tastes like.
See here, we're talking spring. Getting spring.
Late winter, early spring.
Like a nice, good, crisp apple.
Hard cider, I got it.
Very hard cider.
Yes.
All right.
More hard than
This is
cider.
this is gonna be a straight roll. 13.
When he stands up, he's going to feel it, but he's not.
Well,
dead.
he's already standing. He's not down.
Yeah, he's going to feel it in about 5 seconds. Going to hit good. He's going to have a good healthy buzz.
It's like, cool.
He's not quite like slurred speech all the way, but he's got a good buzz.
No,
he
he's
should
like,
not be behind.
no,
the
he's
wheel
like,
anymore.
just like, wow.
I got it.
How much for a gallon? Like a barrel to take home with me. If this is good stuff.
What?
I can throw a party for this.
A gallon is going to be 2 gold 7 silver. You want an barrel? Well, you're looking at 1 steep
How steep
price. Then 108 gold.
What?
You're like,
throwing
good
a
God,
party.
first day! I'm going up shop, boys, I make bank!
I go roll a barrel of the stuff out for him to haul. Like, fine, this thing's 40 gallons, so you're talking a hellacious weight.
He asked for a gallon.
No, he asked for a barrel.
Yes,
Yes,
for a barrel.
Yeah.
He asked for
That's
a
for a
barrel.
gallon, and then he was like, "How much does a barrel cost?" Okay. That's not even including the weight of a.
Yeah, I had to roll this thing out, so I don't know how to get the hold of that.
I have a card.
I help him load it into the cart. Thank you for the patience, Johnny.
Thanks for the drink. And he's off.
Alright, now I need to figure out how much fucking money I just made.
While he's doing that, we're going to cut over to Ved. What are you doing?
Well, I already explained the various shopping things and whatnot that have happened over the course of its time. So I imagine, like you said, we would be skipping in total, like, 4 months or so.
Roughly, yes. But right now,
So
we're
we're-
just getting the first couple weeks out of the way.
All right. So I think
I mean, 36.
Vet has, I think, the inclination to understand that this blink dog really ought to know,
Step on the wire.
really ought to know that he's capable of magic and should get a little bit familiar with some of the things that he does, so that he doesn't run away. Doesn't run away the first time like the dog's around, and so you probably
Since it's a fake creature, I'm not going to ask you to make an animal handling check. So, yeah, blink dogs are fake. They're not animals.
Yes.
So it takes first few days. Blinky is a little at some of the things you're doing, but after
Yes, like they would probably go out on like not even the outskirts of town, like out in away from where there's people, so he's not scaring people. Be doing things like casting mirror image on himself and like talking with the dog, saying, "It's just me. I'm,"
which
they
kind
look
of
like
which kind of confuses Blinky at first because I heard there's 3 of you.
yes,
Who's the real one? And then when you cast lightning bolt, it takes a little bit for him to get used to that because suddenly lightning.
yes. But he'd be like doing it into the sky and stuff like see,
And you also demonstrate, I think we're going to save it for later, 21 days later, but you also do demonstrate a new spell you picked up recently.
Yes. Well, Ved gets inspired by the fact that the dog kind of is in one place and then suddenly starts appearing in another place.
He's inspired by the blink dog knowing instant transmission.
Yes. And he's going to bring this up to Alera. So he comes in one day for once he's mastered this, comes in
one Ved does enter. We'll say this is a few days after your first purchase.
Yes.
You've made probably, we'll say by the end of the first week, an extra 100 gold of profit.
I'll get paid. Let's see here, because we're not always assuming that everyone's going to be willing to drink stuff that they're akin to 90% alcohol.
Yes.
Not
everybody's drinking.
I'll spit out the math here in a second.
Okay,
Wait.
we'll let you crunch the numbers.
Yeah,
Ved enters Alera's shop to find Alera doing what? bookkeeping.
doing one of these things.
Excuse me there. Good morning.
You hear one.
Yes.
And how long has it been?
We'll say this is the end of that week.
Okay, so 7 days.
Also, question out of character to Lynn about Alara. Does Alara recognize that this, like, does she know what blink dogs are?
She does.
Okay. Okay. But she's obviously seen it teleport around, and she probably figures it's, a mystical creature anyway. Just not the exact nature of it. Ben approaches Alara and says,
I've been working on some new magic. And I was kind of inspired by Blinky here.
and Blinky just barks.
And right then, the dog blinks out of existence and reappears on your counter.
Get down, Blinky.
Blinks out again. This time it appears kind of like, and has to catch it. And he has to catch himself. He's actually on your back. His paw straight over your shoulder,
Piggybacking. Anyway.
licking and slobber at the back of your head.
So, yeah. I can kind of do a thing now. Blinky! Blink!
And he teleports with Blinky somewhere outside. Somewhere safe outside, obviously, because he would have practiced this and realized that he can telefrag himself.
That's the problem. That's the problem with teleporting.
Yes.
Whether it be with the actual teleport spell, blink, or dimension door.
You know, end up like Bethesda, just
So,
stuck
like,
in a wall.
I imagine he's going to be, like, sending himself off, like, a pretty far distance, maybe, like, 400 feet away, and on top of a roof of a building that he has seen.
You watch as Ved snaps his fingers, a door of purplish light appears, and when it goes away, he's gone, and you can just faintly see him on the roof of the building about 350, 400 feet away, just kind of leaving. As he has just cast Dimension Door. It is Dimension Door, right?
Yes.
Dimension Door.
And then he's going to,
And then,
yes,
back.
he's going to use meta magic to get that 4th level spell slot back, and then cast it again.
Ta-da!
Alara is some combination. I'll let you work out what. Some combination of confused, intrigued, tired, and amazed.
I'm going to be perfectly honest, your face when you started to say that was like, dull surprise. But yeah, let's keep.
Anyway,
Meanwhile, you're just seeing a stream of people. But not a steady stream, but every now and then you see somebody go into Carlos's shop and then come back out with either a bottle, a barrel,
Or
a full
stumbling.
cask, a hogshead.
I'm gonna say one thing I need to kind of do the math on because I realized, yeah, depending on how people are buying more
Okay.
stickers or gallons, I'm also just gonna roll a flipping D4. Evens, I do tankards, and odds, I do gallons. Just to once again calculate profits because I just calculated. I just calculated for if I just sold a steady stream of 16 gallons a day of my high quality low strength, and I made 78 gold. Well, 78.4 gold. So 78 gold for silver.
okay.
You
So,
do
in a week.
you do sell. I don't know if either Carlos or Terry know what a hogshead is. But you do sell at least one of those.
Oh,
What's a hogshead?
A measure of capacity for beer or wine equal to 64 gallons.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Basically,
God.
it's an oversized barrel.
Hold on, we're doing that. I'm
So,
gonna get a small calculator.
Because at least one person comes in and asks for a hogshead.
So I worked out 4
The time and money it would cost me to make a copy of all the books. There's to make 2 copies of my spell. For the spells that I have now, it would take me 156 hours and 1,670 gold.
Wowzers.
Including the price of the books.
Wowzer.
Nice.
Alright, so I'm now at 500.
Adding on the 5th level spells, which I can't do yet. That'd be a lot.
I just got to reading your shirt.
Yeah.
201
I feel like the
hours.
point being an alcoholic in the game, so.
Yeah.
Plus,
So I'm gonna say,
2,120.
this much money?
Wouldn't it cost me much.
Well,
Wouldn't
I
cost me
mean,
much in terms of.
Alcohol is a premium product,
Wouldn't,
and
but it would
And it
cost
also
me
helps them offer a
fuck
wide
load.
variety, so
That's
it appeals to every demographic of drinker.
like you're probably the best alcohol that is even around in this.
I'm
normal
pretty
city.
sure a lot of the alcohol Carlos is making is selling is quite exotic.
Yes.
It's essential. It's 100% one of a kind.
Because most people up here are used to just getting like ale, the
And
occasional
ale.
beer, and
I
wine.
would like an ale.
But then we get like apple flavored moonshine, and it's like, holy shit, this is new.
I was gonna say,
There's so many like combinations of dishes and things that you can accompany them with as well. So it's like great for party for.
I guess that's the thing though.
That
I only
exists.
provide the alcohol and a place to drink it.
Which
I
it
don't
turns out-
provide the food.
Which the guy that bought the hogshead is like, yeah, I'm having a big party, and I'm going to need a big barrel. And you're like, well, fortunately, I have one.
Hogshead.
Which, no, it's not an actual pig's head.
No, I figured it. I really hope it wasn't. Although
You've not watched Critical Role.
I
Giant
have
pig.
not, as I mentioned before, I can't watch D&D. My brain starts just wanting to go, "No, I just really want to play D&D. I end up not liking it at all. But it makes me want to play it.
All I'm going to say is, if you remember, look up Victor the Black Powder Merchant
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
of Laughter. Anyway,
Tears of joy.
so you're making bank. You're
God.
you're
I
still
thought we
doing
were
your bookkeeping. He's practicing spells.
So for me to just copy everything,
It's going to take a lot of time.
it would take 6.5 hours. There's 6.5 days of
I was going to say
non-stop,
6.5 hours.
of non-stop copying.
Fortunately, you only need 4 hours of sleep.
Yes, and you also have a month's worth of time to split that across too, or four.
All right.
I mean,
So
Yeah.
we'll say, unless there's something,
Assuming that I'm just going to do this for 8 hours.
we'll say that unless there's something the rest of you want to do.
There was one task.
What?
Having a gargle blaster for 2. This time, it would take me 20 days. This time, with nothing to backwards engineer it with. Instead, I'm going to try to replicate this mother effer as close as I can from scratch.
I'm still going to have you do
From
it.
scratch it from memory.
yes,
Roughly.
from
So-
memory of what it tastes
I'm
like.
still-
Yes, but I'm
Which
You're,
was just,
you're still going to
oh
have
God.
to, you're still going to have to do this with disadvantage because it's still a brand new thing.
Yes.
well, okay. No, because
And this is how Carlos Bass blows the fuck up.
But I hear the thing that's not going to work anyway, though, because part of that thing going to be a case of I need to get the knowledge with the herbalism and the poisoner's kit because I'm going to need their combined potential. Because I'm going to have to replicate this drink having a extremely lemony flavor paired with one massive headache to go with. So I'm paired. No, I can't get
And extreme potency.
that too. The potency I can do.
Well, we'll
And
say
got
after,
gold.
we'll say by the end of the first month, you would have learned enough about how to do the poisoning thing within the first week or so because it's basically just brewing but with an extra added step.
Yeah, but the herbalist
But
that
slightly altered. Herbalism would take you until the end of the first month
Yeah, so
because that's a little more complicated.
yeah, so not yet. Alright, so how big of a time skip we're talking? 2 weeks again?
Right now, if you want to do that, it'll be the end of the first
Yeah, so what, 2
month. Another 2 weeks.
another 2 weeks. Alright, let me roll how much I made. The profit.
Again, okay, you're going to roll as much you made, okay.
Yeah, so let's see here. We've got our sold tankards. We sold what kind? Number 6. We sold mid-strength, high quality. And how many customers a day?
Now
Nat
we're getting up
fucking.
to 5.
Well, I'm rolling the D20 for that.
Oh,
And I nat fucking 20
damn!
did. Damn it! Why did I have to waste it on profit?
You're gonna have to start hiring people to help.
no shit.
Well, I mean, over the course.
Well, that's the course of what is seemingly probably about 12 hours of being open.
Yeah.
So 20 customers and 12 hours.
So you're not like this one. You can just bring up an unseen servant and has an owl.
Yeah. Well, thing is, it's not that hard to deal with 20.
I have workers.
It's
Yes.
not hard to deal with 20 customers
In a day.
and 12 hours.
Rise, my undead hole.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Oh God,
Oh
no!
God, no.
And this actually turns into a necromancer.
All right, so that
She would be
plus
better off like summoning demons and elementals.
No!
Yes.
You don't you don't summon things that don't like you. You summon undead thralls who have no choice but to like you.
basically. So I made
Because if you summon the things and then you fuck up, then they're going to rip your throat out through your spleen.
yep. So
That's why you're.
Rip your
That's
throat
why
out
you
through
keep-
your spleen.
I know what I said.
that's okay. So that right there, the big variance on the profit though that I'm now seeing. Because in 2 weeks, I still made a fucking great profit, but I only made 28 gold in 2 weeks. It's a very much a high variance of quantity.
Again, that's
Yes.
more than most working
Yes.
class see. You within a month. So
Yeah, it's still good, but relatively speaking, of the one week alone, I made over fucking 100 gold. It's a high variable
Yes.
because we're talking. Some people are buying barrels and hogsheads, and other time I'm just getting tank. So
Yes.
yeah.
Mixed.
So
actually, I'm quite curious.
I could. What's my ring? I could. I have animate dead.
oh no, oh God,
I could.
that's one of the spells you took from that necromancer.
One copper. Thank you, Dreadgrave.
Oh boy.
I know that's not his name.
Who cares? He's dead.
Oh yeah, I called it. No, I called the counterspelling dickhead Jeffrey Cuddle Johnson
And
because I think it's a very emasculating name and very funny.
he counterspelled you.
Fuck that guy.
Anyway, what are you saying, Carlos?
I'm checking how. All right. So yeah, there's the variable between how much I can make in a day. On the lowest end possible for me, I can make 1 copper. That's it. 1 day, 1 copper. That's
Yeah.
it. But on the other end of the spectrum, I can make 18. Assuming no one buys a barrel or a whole thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the variance I've been working with in 1 day alone. Either copper or 18 gold.
Yeah.
That's a fucking wide ass margin. But to be fair, I'm okay with this because it makes it more realistic to business.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, is there anything else anybody wanted to do real quick before we jump ahead?
Give me a sec.
So we jump ahead to the end of the month in which the Gargle Blaster Part 2 happens.
So
I don't
this is just for the first month.
Yeah.
Okay. Would Ben have had the opportunity to like get into an apartment or something?
I would say at some point, if you haven't found one, Carlos probably come over and be like, hey,
Make an investigation check.
I was gonna say, Carlos probably come over and be like, hey, why don't you just bunk with me? You know,
That may not be necessary. 19.
oh damn.
After a couple of weeks, Hrothgar talks to you. Hey, I appreciate the
Why
business.
don't you get the fuck
but
out?
I do kind of need to open up another room.
They go on.
Now, I'm not just going to toss you out, so I'm going to help you out. And he pulled up a newspaper, because they have newspapers in this world.
Yes.
Goes to classifieds, and you find,
Somebody's subletting or
and
something
you
like
you see one that catches your eye, and you go and visit it, and it is a nice, it's a small house, but, you know, it's suitable for a single person.
He's telling me he gets a house. He ain't a letter here. Just be crashing in like basically one room with a shop below. And this mother effer got a house.
Well, your
I
shop,
know.
that's because you're shop owner.
Very fair. Very fair.
He's not.
Yes, he is an apprentice to an alchemist.
Well, at this point, Carlos probably could go actually afford to get a house to stay with.
As could Alara, but she chooses not to.
Very much
Is
so. The commute to
It's
work
not-
is pretty minimal. And not,
Yeah,
not just
5
that.
steps.
Well, not just that.
Not even that. She can benign transport down to the. She doesn't even have to walk.
I totally forgot about that.
Not just that. Realistic Carlos accepted the fact that he's one man. He doesn't need an entire house to be lonely. It's
Now,
only one room.
As I was saying, it's not very big. It's like one of those, not a tiny house either, but it's perfect for just one person.
And a blink dog.
Question.
Yes.
Answer.
Because now I'm sincerely mulling over the mechanics of this.
Oh God.
Would the would the town approve of this? Would the town? Well, one is this
Wait.
illegal? To take
Resurrect people.
to resurrect someone and use them as my
No.
use them as my shop.
To do like how we did in Section Zero, speak with dead is one thing, but to straight up resurrect someone as like an undead thrall, if that's what you're going for,
Oh, I'm making a skeleton.
no.
Besides, who would want to go to your alchemy place if they're literally walking sets of bones there?
Necromancy, unless it's to bring somebody back to life, is
Pretty taboo.
No, you're bringing them back.
Unlight.
You're bringing back to the unlight.
okay. Let me.
No.
An
I-
awful
no,
mockery
no,
of
I-
life.
you know what I
I'm
mean.
bringing back. I'm bringing someone back to life.
As
Just kind of the off-brand, store
Okay.
brand version of
Let me
Generic
rephrase.
shit.
spells like revivify, resurrection, those are okay.
Reincarnate.
Raise dead,
That's what I was looking for.
and
where the fuck is that?
That's level 5, isn't it?
Where the fuck is
but
that?
in general communities, raise dead to create undead thralls to bring skeletons up.
Can I just throw that
No.
real quick?
I'm not
Didn't
saying.
these two get deployed to go kill a necromancer? I feel like this question should
Yes.
answer itself.
You also don't forget, you got the animate dead spell from the necromancer you were tasked with murdering.
Yeah, I very much feel like you should have answered your own question on
Yeah,
that one.
and fix it.
Yeah, probably they're trying to repeat the problem in his
So to
footsteps.
some people, if they know about that, which most people don't, they'd see you as no better
Yes.
because you're.
No, it's create dead or create undead, and that's the system. That's what I was
Yeah.
Yeah, Raised Dead
Because I know
is
there's
a better
anime.
version of Revivify.
Yeah, there's anime dead, which just
You're saying raise
you
dead,
raise
all
us
I
to
can
leave.
think right now is
and then
or-
there's a better one, then there's a better one that
Yeah.
damages.
there's one it's one of the it's literally
Yeah.
resurrected.
Uh,
So you just
Best,
same
if
principle.
that
Yes.
was, if you were to do that, you know,
Summon flame after
yeah, you know that at best, if you were to do that,
I
you'd
did
be
Lynch.
arrested at least. At worst, either exiled. At extreme,
Probably killed.
murder.
Probably killed dead.
You'd have to
What about Conjure Elemental? Do you have that?
Yes, but no.
Or Conjure Minor Elementals?
Yes, I have the spell. I'm not going to cast it because if I lose control of that thing, it will kill me.
But they're already
Yo, you
friendly.
dead.
But they're friendly to you. If you look up Conjure Minor Elementals, you
I
can
have
literally.
Conjure Elementals.
we're at the end of the month, right?
Well, Conjure
Well, these two
Elemental is
debate
a different
stuff.
spell.
I'm gonna attempt Carbon Blaster Part 2.
Conjure Elemental. You call forth
Disadvantage.
an elemental servant.
Well, hold on. First, let me read this stuff. Because
Okay.
I imagine lemons were not at that farmer's market. Because
Elemental is friendly
Yeah.
to you and your companions for the
What?
duration.
I imagine lemons
Yeah, for
were
an
at
hour.
the farmer's market when
Yes.
I was shopping there for ingredients.
So there would have been some lemons.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I was gonna pay to have it imported.
Yeah, but for an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
So
would have.
But it can help.
Most of these people are trying
Yeah,
to
but
find a
it
way to
wouldn't
keep
work.
things fresh like that.
okay. Well, not that hard. We're in a very cool area. All right. Come on.
So 2d20 plus 7,
Oh,
take
yeah.
the lowest.
Conjure Minor Elemental
All right.
is what I was
So
thinking
that
of.
plus medicine with proficiency would be 13.
It comes out looking a little bit better. Kind of, it appears to be roughly what Alara had made. you're not sure if it tastes the same, or plus, your little additions, but it looks right.
Do you try it yourself?
I need to make a whatever kind of check would be to see if really the worst part about it would be a case of poison. And would I know that he even used poison? That'd be what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, he has, by this point, probably purchased those magical items.
By this point, yeah, you would purchase those. You probably would have mentioned them and
Yes,
explained
well,
what they did. So you probably know.
All right, so
but
I'm
you
gonna
have to- you
I'm
have
gonna
to
find
find
him.
him.
So that way, worst case scenario, happens if he drinks it, and if the poison is he's immune to it.
You track him down just as he's finishing up.
We didn't
Wait.
mention like him finding the thing. Yeah.
You track him down, and it's odd because you think he's going to be at the end. He's not. Hrothgar tells you that he moved out and found himself a small house about 3 blocks down, it's easy enough to find. It's a 1-story house, maybe 400 square feet total, and he's the only living man around. By the way, the rent for this house is going to be about $50 a month.
Okay.
I
That's
am figuring out that he had a house. I swing into my brewery and grab a jug of my highest quality, highest strength stuff while I'm at it, and then find him.
That's about the amount that he was making like per week working under Alara, right?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, she was giving him about like 10 gold. At the
10
end.
gold a day, roughly, I believe, for a 5-day work week.
Yes.
Yeah, so I could
Well,
find him.
that would be like 4 times the rent then.
I could find him and
You're knock at the door.
He gets up from whatever he was doing.
Yep.
I don't know what.
You probably still need to furnish it. It came with a bed.
he's just laying on his bed there at the ceiling.
And again, he's a lizard folk.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
It came with a bed. We'll say that you did manage to pick up
Yeah, like let's take. Let's just. I don't want to add any of the gold that he has earned over the course of these months.
Yeah.
So I would say that like his living expenses and feeding the dog, outside of what he stored in the bag of clothing.
For the record, this is month 1 or 2.
we're going into month 2.
And furnishing the thing and like I guess the utility of. I assume that there's a bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay. So like the utilities and all that and taxes and all of that.
Yeah.
Would amount to whatever he's being paid by Alara by working there.
Yeah.
So they kind
You knock on the door. The first thing you hear is
I would have been around when the dog was gotten, correct?
yes.
Alright,
yeah.
So I know the dog name.
We were sharing a room for a couple
I'm not
of
caught off
days.
guard. That's what I was thinking.
yeah. You know Blinky.
Who is it?
It's me,
I
Lottie.
don't think you should have named
Ooh.
that blood.
Mr.
Blame him.
Bass.
I just stopped myself from going in character and yelling, I've come for that ass. That's a,
He doesn't have an ass.
Make a strength check. Make a strength check as the puppy jumps up.
oh, boy. Wait, hold on. Where's the dice? Yeah, here's the one I have.
Yeah, thing is, he doesn't even have an ass.
Now I can imagine that,
What do you
flipping
mean glue
slip
set
from
in
a
order to
camera
walk?
field of robot
Oh,
chicken
okay.
son. Wait, the guy had
Well,
ass
yeah,
taken
they
off.
had-
Every time he sat down, he
they
just
wouldn't
slid
have
off the
all
chair. And he
Yes.
just sat
I
right on.
understand that.
But what you roll?
He's rolling.
4.
Get fucked!
It's as small as this dog is. It catches you totally off guard as it runs, blinks out, reappears, slamming into you, and you just tumble over to the ground as if Tigger just hopped
You
on
ever
you.
seen Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood? Or the original?
No.
There's a scene in which
I've tried to watch Full Metal Alchemist, and the entire time I'm like, what's going on?
during one of the
Things.
one of the earlier episodes, they have an
Terrible,
experience with a
terrible
big ass
things.
dog, and literally the entire dog's giving, and literally the guy just looks up, and the dog just over. It's a big ass dog. He's just over him, and there's slam.
Well, no, this is more like
That's what I imagine.
No, this is more like getting jumped by a tiger. It just slams into you. You go rolling
What
ass
do you think
over.
about tigers?
You go
Tigers are
rolling
one of
ass
the
over a
things.
tea kettle for a few feet before you stop, and it's on top of you and just slobbering all over your face.
I reach up and like
That's
scratch
fucking
its ear.
That's
I am
fucking
on it.
awesome shit.
And then you're back at that speed. Never gonna be used to
I get up, I walk around and do a jog.
What is that?
I'd like to
Consider
find
how
some
way about it.
to
My
give
highest
you
quality,
more,
highest
prepared stuff.
Well, thank you. That's extremely generous.
I do not think that there is a magic item in that book.
You don't know what a lemon is?
I'm thinking.
Not really.
Take a sip, you'll find out quickly. Extremely sour. It's a lemon. It's damn near pure lemon.
Are you sure this isn't poison?
Pretty sure lemon.
Poison.
That-
Checking for poison.
Well, the thing is, does he make the connection between Pangalactic Gargle Blaster
And lemon juice, basically.
What was your
And-
question again?
I wanted to see if I can find.
I
a
would
thing that
say
allows me
probably-
to have pepper or more spells prepared.
I'm thinking more history check,
Hold on, we'll
just
get to
a,
that.
just
Well,
a memory check.
I think, yeah, I would say you
that
probably
reflex
would
recall.
because Gargle Blaster
Anyway, what are you
tastes
doing?
damn near like lemon too.
I want to roll memory to see if he recognizes this lemon flavor from this
Not the
exquisite
not the coffee,
lizard.
just my the gallon of alcohol I did.
Liquor,
lemon
excuse
flavor.
me.
Okay.
In case, for the sake of the lore, in case of I'm already screwing with lemons, I will make today's brew lemons.
Okay, that's gonna be a 7. So yeah, he doesn't quite remember. He remembers how it felt, but he doesn't remember how
He doesn't
the
make the connection.
Galactic Gargle Blaster
You remember?
tasted.
You remember how? You don't. Yeah, you don't remember how it tasted, but you definitely remember it felt like somebody was smashing your brain in with a sledgehammer.
Well, no, because it's not that one. This is the case of
Large gold brick.
Yes.
for taste's sake. It's you ever taken like just straight lemon juice and just squirt a little in your mouth?
No.
That-
Yes.
Essentially,
I've eaten a lot.
that's
I
essentially
was
what you
just about
did.
to say, who does that?
Me, actually, once the blue moon.
I used to when I was at my university, I would take lemons and pull them apart and then put them in my cola that I would buy on campus because they sold
yeah.
lemons on
I've heard of
campus.
that.
It's good. Like
Yeah,
they
alright.
used to make lemon flavored tinge of lemon flavored Coke.
Yeah, I've had it. It's pretty good. You have to still get it up at Dairy Queen. Do they have that flavor mixer thing? That would
Yeah.
work. Anyway, but yeah, so
It's just a matter
So yeah,
of I have
you-
so many
You have
fucking
so
make a
goddamn many.
I have
competition
so
check
many
as well
fucking
because you just took a
spells
sip of
now.
very highly
and I
concentrated
need to
alcohol.
pick
Okay.
11.
You only take a sip, so DC is
That's the problem.
Okay.
But I do need to see.
That's a 14. Because it's
What was this for again?
Do you just see
a
it
con,
how?
a con save against
Alcohol.
the very potent
So
alcohol.
I'll
you-
say that's enough, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. The DC I'll set them like if you only took a sip of it, I'll set DC at 5. So yeah, you've got a tinge of it, so you recognize it's alcohol, but it's not enough to even give you a minor issue buzz at all.
Again, keep in mind, kind of like
Not that.
That's not what he gave.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what the
Alright,
DC
got
was.
it. You wanna do me a
Oh,
favor?
Jesus, this is the
What's what kind of favor?
You know how you're immune to poisons and diseases and whatnot.
And he looked at his thing.
Poison,
Yeah, I guess.
I tried to recreate that drink that I love. I want to see how it went. I think it went well. I figure you'd be the best subject to anything goes wrong. You'll be left unaffected.
And you know Alera's opinions on such things.
And with the way Dan's sitting, I just imagine Ben giving you the, are you fucking
Are you
serious?
fucking serious?
Well, yes.
Bruh.
Like, do I feel like
Boy!
being hit by a large gold brick wrapped with the lemon wrapped around it today?
Wrapped around a large bowl.
Ben just give you the look of, wait, fuck.
Are you stupid or something?
But then again, he's also thinking, you know, he probably would be the best person to try this out on. You know,
Being immune to poison, and whatnot.
yes, and him being a sorcerer and having high con,
Very much.
he'd be like,
Seriously?
I,
Are you fucking stupid? stupid.
You're the best subject that I can think of to test. And I don't want to serve it if it could be
kept.
stupid!
Why not bring this up to Alera?
Last time I tried.
I did. It didn't go
Last
well.
time I tried, I was told to go fuck myself.
I did. It didn't work out as I wanted it to.
You don't have to fight-
I kind of trust Alera's judgment on that.
Also, if this
I
works,
didn't
Carlos
recall.
has to fight Alera for the copyright.
It'd be IP, and I have it, and I would have it.
Exactly.
I have no choice to make. If you do not try, I
Persuasion.
Of course now, without a good guinea pig, he's either going to abandon it whole cloth, or try it on
Oh, boy.
people that he can talk to.
13. Oh shit.
Wait, were you trying to persuade him, or was he trying to persuade
I'm
you?
not
I
sure.
meant-
He needs to persuade Ved, and Ved's like, I mean, he trusts your judgment, but at the same time, you know, if he's honestly gotten to the point of even attempting this, and he thinks, well, he realizes that Ved would probably be the safest subject in this entire city to be trying this on. So
I mean,
he's
it's
like,
like,
you know
some
what?
random schmuck who comes in. Here, please.
Yes,
I'm more worried
What?
about if stroke when he makes it, and he starts distributing it.
right,
Some people don't know how to hold their alcohol.
right.
And they will
But-
summarily either eat shit or succumb to alcohol poisoning.
Yes, but Ved
Either
doesn't
way,
have
their
the
liver
understanding
will-
of these long-term
Either way,
ramifications in this
their
world.
liver will not thank them, or will not thank
Their
them
liver
kindly
will
for it.
scream at them just by looking at it.
Yes.
What are you doing? Stop that! Gordon!
What was
And-
it that she
And
said
it's alcohol
whenever to
though,
drink
instead of
this?
waking up the harass.
Yes. Drink.
Caffeine.
And he's going to
Slam
drink
it back.
it. Drink it very carefully. I mean, very carefully.
That's not smart,
because-
but he's not stupid either.
Yes, he's not. Yes,
I'm glad
And-
to see that you learned your lesson.
If a few brain cells so short of say Valera, but he's not quite an imbecile.
To quote,
he's a lot.
No, here's Bet. To quote Mr. Hankey from The Stick of Truth, I may have shit for brains, but I'm not stupid.
The thing is, like, drink it carefully, and also he just experimented with this highly volatile. Well, not volatile, but volatile in the sense that, oh my gosh, this is sensitive thing.
So do you drink it?
So he drinks it carefully.
And
I'm gonna say
does he have to make a con save?
I would leave. What were your con saves you said on the original?
30.
30. God
Basically impossible.
Yes,
Damn.
but that was when he drank the entire thing, right?
It's a 30 to not be drunk.
Okay, and
You'll feel the lemon break regardless.
yes,
Yeah, that's an inevitability. In fact, that's an intended side effect
But-
of the Gargle Blaster.
yes, and you also made it lower for people who drank it carefully. I'm just wondering how much this is affected by this is his experimental.
I
almost
didn't
knockoff.
know how much what the original
I
stuff
would
was.
say the drink it slowly and the experimental thing cancel each other out. Personally.
So,
Well,
Okay, so it's dangerous. Like it's extra-
Extremely dangerous.
so
it's
would you say
extra
reduce the
dangerous.
DC by 5?
I would say the drinking carefully reduced it by 5, but the fact that he's experimenting it doesn't have it quite down to
Fine science.
So it's
adds a fact.
so
or
it's straight. It
cancels it out.
stays as is.
Yes.
And the fact that he has a periactive health probably means that he's not
You're probably still gonna
going to.
No. That's
No,
how you
going- or- well, no.
You're
that
not
was
going
like
to eat
the-
shit.
That was, or you're going to be drunk regardless.
You're still
Yes.
you're probably still gonna hit the
That
lemon.
DC was to stop you from falling unconscious immediately.
Yeah, so you're
So make your roll, make your con roll. The DC
Make
is
your roll carefully.
The DC is still going to be a 30.
wait, question.
So
Well,
yes, in that 20
If say
Yeah.
if say he drinks poison and I'm saying it was something killing him, but he still knows that it's poison though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Would you roll?
it's 19
So what?
Total or natural 19?
total.
So
Actually, I will say this. Because
First blood.
it's an experimental version, it's not as potent.
Yeah.
No, it isn't as potent.
However, you do feel it but it's less of a slice of lemon wrapped around a large gold brick, and more
As a tangerine, wrapped around a large bar of
Soap.
so.
Like,
Steel. So it's not so much a BAM as it is a.
Oh.
So it's not so much but more.
Imagine the worst brain freeze you've ever had. Now imagine that's in your head,
and that's accompanied with a tooth.
and it all very quickly happens. You have no time to prepare. Just wham, fuck you, bang.
Okay.
Blinky's giving you the look of, are you okay, master? You okay, Lottie?
I take the glass and proceed to then pour it down in the dirt because
Now you pour it into a potted plant, and it goes from perfectly live to.
I was gonna say, Lottie.
So that's
How would you
kind of
describe
the plan.
this? How would you describe the
My thing, I'm looking for your feedback. I'm looking to see if it's poisonous or not. If something needs adjusted because it's lethal for a normal person. What would you say, Lottie? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for if it's poisonous and the effects.
And I'll say because of the way you made it as well as you think you can. It's nowhere near as
Well,
potent.
keep in mind, I made it using an alchemy kit.
I have alchemy too.
Yeah, hold on.
I know. I'm
hold
just
on.
saying. Keep in mind, I made this using an alchemist.
Hold on. You can tell just from his reaction, it's not quite as potent as
Yeah.
Alara's because Alara had more experience making it. She's been making
Yeah.
it for, like she said, almost 100 years.
Yeah, my thing is. Yeah, my
So,
thing is, potency, I can tell. My thing is poison.
but this is enough for this is enough for pretty much contact stroke. So one small glass isn't going to, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt in the head, but it's not going to hurt too much. But more than that, and you're probably pushing your luck. So if you were to distribute this, you would have to put a warning label on the bottles or the glasses, whatever.
Warning, no, the state
One
of cancer
glass.
across California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to put a warning label on there saying 1 glass per week.
I was gonna say, but Lottie, was it poisonous?
Warning, known in the state of cancer to cause California.
I would recommend this.
Alright, Lottie.
You might need a little more research and development on
Not a bad idea.
that.
If we're not
Why?
serving drinks, do you just see the drink going down?
Yes.
Like in that scene in Casper where the ghosts are sitting around the dining table
Ben
and
has-
eating.
Ben has never seen a steel ingot before, but
You
he's
now
going
know
to-
what I feel like. How
he's
much
going
fun
to
it is.
You now know what it feels like to get bashed over the head by one.
yes,
It's like someone took
Another form
an
of
orange,
another form of citrus fruit.
and wrapped it around a hammer and hit me in the head.
I got you. Thank you.
Well, by that metric, I doubt that you've seen a bar of gold either.
yes.
But
But he wouldn't know what a bar of gold looks like.
He knows what a gold coin looks like, so it's probably bigger than that. So
Yes, and he
it's like-
also knows how
It's
heavy
probably
gold
bigger
is.
than this.
Thank you, Lottie.
Thank you.
I'll leave it to the rest
Oh
of the day.
God,
Lottie.
tungsten.
I
just
leave.
imagining
I
it.
leave. I go back to my testing area.
I'm just
And I'm
imagining like gold bullion.
How long would you think a crack take?
Tungsten.
2 hours.
How much will what?
A crack at it take.
A crack at what?
Crack at trying to replicate.
I would say
From scratch?
Yes. It was very get go.
roughly
Just from pure experimentation.
2 hours sounds about right.
All right.
Because, you have to put it through the whole process
Well,
and the story
one-
and all that.
One, how much would you remember? Or would you remember the actual taste of it? Because most of it is just the experience of, ow.
I
Ow.
was gonna say,
That's the thing. Most people aren't thinking about the taste. They're just thinking,
They're more
oh God, kill me now.
They're more focused on the mental repercussions.
They're more,
I'm
they're more
mentally-
focused on kill
that's
me
the thing.
now.
I'm realistically what I've been going for is I'm replicating pure lemon juice taste, which I can replicate through alcohol that I just gave him a gallon of, and trying to then hit that. I'm mainly trying to hit that gold brick feeling. That's what I'm
that
trying to do.
luxurious.
Finally, at that point, I've
luxurious
got the shit
pain.
nailed down to a fine science.
It will take you a little bit longer.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna take another crack at it. So what? Be what? Say lunchtime about 12 o'clock.
Roughly.
I'm going to just keep shop closed down for the day, and I'm going to take as many cracks at it until I can get it right, or until it's nighttime.
Roll 40-20.
But you need a test subject.
Don't add anything, just roll 40-20 straight.
You need a test subject every single time to get additional cracks at it.
Well, the thing is, failures that are cases of they look off can
Or
just
the-
be thin.
Yeah, the like colors off and
They're-
all this.
or the white
smells
sludge of the
bad.
first crack.
Okay.
So we'll say you're out here probably until at least 6 or 7 o'clock doing it.
Probably.
Yes, and by that point.
All right,
Ben
break
probably-
it for-
Oh,
break it
Jesus.
for- Oh, God, what?
Well,
Excuse me.
we crit failed. Fuck!
How many?
1.
What were the other 3?
8, 9, 10.
They all come out looking like absolute...
Well, 8, 9, 10 before modified.
Okay.
So
With
You
modifier.
said just roll straight.
Oh, yeah, just roll straight.
You
No
said just roll
modifiers.
straight.
Oh, yeah, so yeah, 8, 9, 10, and I'll crit fail of 1.
Well, the crit fail doesn't look like anything. It looks like you made Play-Doh.
It's fucking big.
You made Play-Doh. The 8 is kind of like... It has the consistency of curdled milk.
Yep, thin.
The 9 is a little bit smoother, but...
Still awful.
Have you ever seen milk just
Yep.
to go bad?
Yep.
It has that
Don't let
look
the milk go
to
bad.
it. The 10,
We're still white, so
Don't let the
thin.
milk or don't let the
it's
milk-
not as bad, but nowhere near as good as you were hoping.
I
Yeah, they're all horrible batches.
yeah, so I bin them and then head back to the shop and close. I go back and basically wrap up for the night, eat some dinner, and go to sleep.
Yeah, by the time you get back, it's probably puts you at about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so wrap it up, go to bed for the night.
So that's the second one. So you're. Yeah.
I've copied my
I was
spellbooks.
going to say, remind me. I couldn't get the word out for some reason.
I've copied my spellbooks. How much profit have I made over that time? Because I'm only doing half. Or I'm only doing.
Roll a d100 and multiply by. This has been 2 months, so the first 2 months. So I'll multiply this by 60.
Sorry.
That's all right. We're just figuring out some.
We're doing math.
I bet all 4 batches were failures.
Quick maths.
1,620.
1,620.
I rolled a 27 on a d100, multiplied that by 60 for 60 days.
Thing is, Carlos Bass has no intention of necessarily distributing this. More along the lines of, I want to know maybe for myself whenever I feel like having my head caved in.
As for
You
you,
can just ask me.
Yes, but Carlos Bass takes pride in being a
Being
knowledgeable
able to do it
person.
himself.
go ahead.
Exactly.
As a brewer.
Carlos, I know that you rolled for those first couple of days. Roll.
1 times
We'll say the rest of the second month. So roll a d100 and multiply the result by 30.
Okay, I need a D100.
Golf ball.
Golf ball.
Ah, gotcha.
Bit
I thought
bigger.
you had it over there.
No.
It's a bit bigger than a golf ball.
A bit.
Not
Yeah.
by much.
And multiply the result by 30 for 30 days.
Is that
You should not have done that.
Why?
You should not have done that.
Why?
Because
He rolled
62.
He rolled high. 50. So I've netted 50 gold.
Where did you go?
You made 1,860 for the rest of the month.
1,860?
At the beginning of the third month, Carlos is still having. We'll say that Carlos, at the very beginning of this month, is still having some difficulty getting it right.
I was gonna say, let me just roll D4 to see if any of them hit.
Go ahead. Same
Same deal before.
What
thing.
day is today?
We'll say the equivalent of Friday.
Nat fucking 20.
Hold on.
Megan, you are rolling for D20.
Yeah, I 5,
What
14,
the
10,
probability
and 20.
says, well, you're gonna do it sometime.
Exactly.
Also,
Eventually.
re-roll that.
Why?
I'm blowing my inspiration.
Really?
Motherfucker!
I'm not letting you do this.
She's not letting
It's
you do
going
it.
to kill people.
I'm not.
Do it. She's not letting you do this.
I'm not distributing them. Oh,
She don't care.
it's the fact you can. Just because you're saying you're highest of the 14, which
But it comes
falls apart and close to what I gave him.
it comes out looking pretty much like what you gave him. Yeah.
Yeah, so then I already knew that's a failure and a half.
At
So.
some point, probably on like a Saturday or so, I'm not going to open up shop. I'm going to push it.
We'll say 2 weeks go by. You're still we'll stick with that roll for now. You're still having some difficulty with it. 2 weeks go by. What would you like to do during the first 2 weeks of this one? Besides furnish the house.
And like working at.
Okay, so we'll say if you make 10 gold a day, we'll go ahead and do for the first 70 days. So you might as well add on an extra 700 to your wallet.
Well, I'm assuming that these expenses are going toward paying like for his living expenses.
Yeah.
And the maintenance of his
So
dog.
so here's what you can do. You can add on 700, take out 50 for rent, and we'll say an extra 25 for the dog.
All right.
I'm going to.
So add on 700, take out 75.
Before I do that, or before I go into visit,
That's awfully.
I'm going to change my familiar into a rat.
You do the hour-long ritual, and your owl becomes a rat. Good thing Tut-Tut's not here.
By the way, I'm just saying for future reference, my guy's going to continue the experiment until he gets a succession.
I'm holding, or I'm
Success.
going to keep him in that succession setting.
Okay. I'm not.
For the time being.
But I'm also going to have to keep shop open on Grand Theft
You're
Auto.
going to have to keep shop open, so this means that you're
So,
going to have to do it on the off
I
hours.
would say 2 rolls a week. Yeah, 2
Yeah,
each
that'll
week, no mobs.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yes, on the weekend I'm going to
We'll say, okay, what did you get on those rolls? You can play it then.
Do I roll again for this week?
No, what did you get for that? Or did you not roll that?
I rolled the re-roll. It was a 13. So I
Okay,
had
so
to
roll again.
Alright, re-roll for the week. Come on.
Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
Good dice.
The second Saturday you're doing that, there's
I'm opening every day of the week. It's a case of my morning before I open shop and evening before I go to bed.
well, it's Saturday. Well, it's the equivalent of Saturday now. So,
Yeah. Well, shop's definitely open. Saturday, drinking days. Keep them people from the room.
what time are you?
Someone, I'd say, someone, we're about 6.
Okay, so go ahead and do your thing for what you were doing for the profits.
I say, yeah. So, don't take off full.
Adventurers running businesses.
I mean, you need to do
What
something
is
when
this
you're
everything?
not on a mission.
Yes.
And so, for the day, I made tier 6, so that. So I made 1 gold, 7 silver profit.
Okay, around quarter after 6. Lara. Bet see this.
She even looks, or she comes in, even looking,
Daniel just sees
Shop,
even
wait, what-
vaguely laid back.
what time is it?
But she has
Quarter after
her,
6.
she has her hair
Shop
shop.
would be open, but shop would be open, but we'd probably be a little closer to the end of the night.
Yeah, you're probably starting to wind down.
So I'm probably cleaning up my failure. I rolled 5, so it came out like curdled milk. So I am cleaning up.
You would have had plenty of time to clean that up. Yeah,
Well, I'm in the process of doing it while she's coming in.
it came out less like milk and more avocado.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Going well, lad.
It's a bar. It's like a bar top. Yeah.
Okay.
I sit down
I'm
at
making,
the
I'm making money. Making money cool over these.
hand over fist. Cool over fist. Hand over fist. Cool over fist. As you're saying, as we're going back and forth, I drop the rat. I'm just keeping my hands below the.
I
below
will-
the
I
bar.
will say-
below the
Sleight of
bar.
hand.
I'm rolling for perception.
Hold
Below
on,
the
hold
bar
on,
top.
hold on. I will say, you make a stealth check for the rat. You make a perception check.
I imagine a rat would have a pretty good time with this, given that it's a sized small creature, and rats are notorious for being
Hold on.
25.
Hold on.
and kind of minute.
A rat has.
And also,
a rat.
you're not paying attention. You're
no.
paying attention to me talking.
Hold on. A rat has. It doesn't have a self, so just roll straight d20 because the dex is 0.
I'll be right. Don't familiar.
I rolled
Familiars have certain modifiers.
I think they take on the
I'm looking
modifier of the creature they take.
I'm looking this up.
Also, is it a small or a tiny creature?
Tiny.
Yes.
It's a rat.
Yes.
It's like the kind of rat that you keep as a pet, not the oversized New York wharf.
Yeah, we're talking a rat like me.
Not
a family rat, like a pet rat.
yeah, not the New York wharf rats.
Not the one that you have to be worried about taking your entire fucking family out. We're talking Plague Boy, not Septic Boy.
Yes. I know what you're saying.
But they still look up like, oh, look at me, I'm 50.
I disagree. Mice are cute. Rats.
Depends on who you talk to.
Pet rats are a mix. Plague and septic ones like cats.
This is more of a pet.
I smell a rat.
Now here's the problem
In
though.
another universe, Tut smells a rat.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem though, which you're not considering
These dead
though.
ones.
It's a Dark Souls rat. You never come and hit you, you just float poison.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's just.
Actually, he's riding a dinosaur right now.
Creature takes the form of.
Now, I would say,
Tug is
because
absolutely.
he and I are talking, so I'd say it either be his passive perception or it'd be a perception check with disadvantage.
His passive perception would be pretty high.
13 plus nil.
What's your passive?
My passive is. Am I looking at this right? It'd be
It's down in the bottom
10.
left.
It'd be 10 plus your perception modifier.
So 17.
As you're talking to a lawyer, you see it.
No, I can't reroll
You
that.
see, yeah, you burnt your inspiration.
Yeah.
I can't. I used it out of spite.
You regret that now, don't you? No.
No,
you
not
see,
me.
You see out of the corner of your eye, she kind of like lowers her hand, like almost like she has to.
I'm leaning forward.
yeah,
and
like she's
with
leaning
my
forward.
arms.
You
I feel like I would hear. I feel
hold
like.
on, hold on. You hear the ruffle of cloth, and out of the corner of your eye you see a rodent form skitter away from her.
No, it would be like I'm sitting at the bar. He is like the bartender.
Okay, then where's the rat going?
Down.
I'm
Trying
dropping.
to drop below the counter where
Yeah, I'm
I want to
dropping.
be able to see. I feel like
I'm trying to keep it line of sight. Or
I
I'm trying
feel
to keep it
like I would
line of
hear
sight.
the.
You hear the sound of something.
Yeah, you would hear.
You hear the sound of something soft falling on the floor, followed by a very tiny squeak.
I take and look over to see what it is,
And the familiar is going to disappear because it can do that temporarily.
You should do that. You look over and
Must have been the wind.
what the fuck? Stop calling her laddie.
Stop misgendering me, you prick!
Last time I checked,
Classic.
she was a lady.
Graham,
What can I do?
not granddad.
What can I do?
Well, in this case, considering that you're like 700 years old, you're a great grandman. Please don't hit me.
Not even that, because she doesn't have it.
Yes, I have a kid.
She has a daughter. We haven't
Yeah.
officially
I mentioned her in the beginning.
we haven't officially introduced her yet. She's off doing God knows
She's
what
doing
right now.
interesting.
What can
I
I
think
do?
she's in the.
What can I do? You lost
I'm doing the bartender thing. Fuck
That's
you.
me.
I know. Fuck you.
Eric, for you last I would really recommend our high quality poster. I need to name these.
You
Really got to.
that's for you to come up with.
That's gonna take me a day off camera to do that. Cause I was just gonna get my brain just wrapping stuff up.
That's for you to come up with. You cannot name one the Gargle Blaster. That is taken.
Yeah.
Copyright. Can't have it.
I've already got named for the weakest of the group and the strongest of the group. The strongest of the group is being named Goliath, the weakest is being named David.
Weak. Is that accurate though? Because David killed Goliath.
With his smarts and his depth.
The point
With
is
a
And God.
rock.
And God.
the point is the case.
I think the main point here is God.
Yes.
Ah,
Wiz, Dex.
No, hold on.
Hint.
No, hold on. take God out of the equation. I know, blasphemy. And David
Heresy.
David is like Killer Croc in that one episode of Batman the Animated
Alright, Luke.
Series. I threw a rock at him.
Low quality, high strength is David. High strength, high quality is Goliath. That way they're
Like I said, that's up for you to come up.
yeah. Anyway, so I hand her the strongest in terms of quality, weakest in terms of alcohol content.
It can reappear within 30 feet of you in an unoccupied space where you're 30 feet. You're within 30 feet of you.
Yeah. My room for perception on reappearance.
When she makes it,
There is no. It doesn't say that there's any
Component or anything, so it would
No,
just
I-
appear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
it'll
just will it
appear-
to appear somewhere.
when she, we'll wait for out of game. We'll wait for Lynn to say,
to say, hey, it's here.
and then in game you can do that thing.
So paint me a picture again. Paint me a picture again.
Alright. Trying to think of any.
Because I'm imagining a countertop and maybe a back sort of area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You're at the countertop. Behind him is kind of like a wine rack,
Yeah.
filled with various bottles of various types of liquid
Moonshine.
and moonshine and beer and all that.
They're all technically shine because they're all
There are
homebrews.
4 tables behind you, spaced out,
There's
of course.
There's also a shelf with an assortment of. I actually paid for these. There's a shelf with an assortment of like card games, dice games, stuff like that. So, that way, if you're one to
So it's
drink and
more of
play
a
games,
tavernish.
it's very
more of a
much so.
tavern.
It's tavern. It's basically a tavern.
It's one of those places where you come in and shop and then drink after you purchase.
Well, no, more on the case of it's a tavern. There's no, you buy the alcohol. The games are there for store use.
It's sort of like one of those, and I've seen these, one of those small town gas stations where they have the dining area
Yes.
in there as well.
Kind of, yeah. But basically, it's a
So,
tavern with
right.
games.
I have no relation to that store, by the way.
how about that?
Anyway,
I figured it.
yeah. So, there. Yeah. So, I think
Only 4 months
it's in our house. Only because it's always like it. One silver.
How
7
far-
copper. It's a tanker, by the way.
How far away is like the little entrance to the back area?
Where you are probably about 20 feet.
Think
I think I see where you're going.
as they hear but mind you,
Corporate espionage.
but that door will be locked up with 2 locks.
But let's remember, out of game, rats can squeeze into space the size of a quarter.
Rats are fucking bullshit.
They get this much space and
Fucking amazing, by the way, that they can do that.
they're made of rubber. I swear to God.
I know, the fact that a rat can do that, not just a mouse, a fucking rat. Just what?
As can octopuses.
Well, they have no
Because-
bones.
Yeah,
don't
they
have
have.
silicon
Yeah,
bones.
they
They're
have
rubber.
a
They're all
beak.
about fucking rubber.
They have a beak. That's the only hard part of their body.
Anyhow,
I admire your craftsmanship. Take a sip.
Yeah, you
I know I see.
roll D20 just for sake of you did sit. The DC's gonna be, yeah, you're fine.
That is probably
You're fucking
reading the
fine.
scary
For the
book.
record, it was 16
you're
plus
reading your
plus
you're reading your fairy tale book about
DC
Avalon.
wasn't pissed. I did that in case you crit failed. You crit failed is when you did that.
It's up to you to decide if you ever met the
I'll
Avalon in real life or
realistically,
not.
you
If you've ever actually seen
Well,
it.
yes, he was ordered by it.
Okay, so you would have seen it in real life, and you're like,
Awesome. You want to try
I don't
to-
remember doing that. I don't remember doing that. Okay, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Experiment when I'm trying to see how it fits. It probably won't go into full production.
It's not
No. It is a hallucinogenic. I want to see how it fares. with customers.
He mixed it with cactus juice.
But punch is. I take and I prepare.
maybe later.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Alright.
Not today.
I still prepare a vial of green liquid and set it off to the side.
Okay.
Just to kind of like one of the little holders. Just
Can I take
the no. So that's the juice I just. I have to experiment with food.
May I try it with my own place? So that way I have accommodations there that you may not have.
Sounds fine. I prepared it. I start preparing another one. And I just put that in and take it. Prepare. It still takes me long.
And as I do so, it's different.
Perception. Okay, perception.
We're talking the back
some-
area. Any shopkeeper's going to keep an eye on their back area. That's what
Wait, did it squeeze under the door or is it at the door?
it wouldn't. No, we had to have line of sight. Don't you?
No, that's the same. It's just somewhere within 30 feet of me. It could be 30 feet up in the air.
Be lucky she hasn't gone familiar vision.
Not yet.
So
Besides, I actively zone out.
roll
Like,
with the
it looks like I
DC
don't
be
know,
in the
yeah.
case of it's going to be high as fuck. And only other kids
But I
out
can
here.
keep.
So,
Okay, now let me ask this again: is the mouse in front of the door in the sitting area, or is it behind the door? The rat. Is it in front of the door in the sitting area, or is it
It would be.
under the door by this point?
It's kind of still.
Okay, I'll say make a perception check.
But this is a rat that is 20 feet away.
14.
Would I notice a rat that's 20 feet away?
You're not there.
Yes, I
Yeah,
know.
but the point being,
14.
Would a human...
No? Alright. So I do that. Prepare the second vial of the liquid, set it off to the side as well, and then start cleaning
You
up.
think you see something out the corner of your eye again, but when you look over, it's like
What's the dating navigation going on?
never thought I'd say this, but I think I've had too much to drink.
liar.
What am I putting in this shit?
What have you done to Carlos?
What am I putting in this?
Doppelganger.
Ah.
Oh,
And then Carlos suddenly transforms into a monster and eats you.
No, I turned to the Gyarados from earlier.
No, at that point it's fireball. I'm burning this place down, and then you take out the whole city.
Gyarados is born in front of you. I live, bitch. Hyper beam.
and then you have all that alcohol.
Well, I mean,
type
it
stuff.
did know. It basically did know water gun.
I know.
Or like
And I wrap up and start taking. Right. Now I probably won't have any cake. So yeah, I wrap up, put stuff back in storage, and start making. We do leave anything up. So you
Yeah,
leave.
Are you going into? You're going into the back storage room then?
I lock up.
Just one
I
piece
go
of
into the back
liquor.
storage, make sure I didn't leave any boilers burning.
Make another perception.
Yeah, okay. You do that when you're doing your brewing. You don't leave boilers on.
Ducked into some outline.
Something very good.
I've ducked
Who
into
is
some
calling
outline.
my
that's
house?
close.
My sister, hold on, be real quick. What you need, chick? Play me and beat.
From
It is not urgent. Please call me back later.
If you're in an emergency,
Would you be willing to hold it until I get done D&D?
please hold for please hang on. Dial 911.
I don't know.
I think on that one.
Are we going to go past 6 today, or are we calling at 6?
It's almost 6, so we're going to go past 6.
We're going to go past 6, so... I will. Then we got
Cool.
Pizza.
pizza.
Hey, there's one for you at home. Okay, you're ducking into an alley and going familiar region?
Yes, I'm going into an alley close by and going into the
Okay, what you see. Okay, real
like,
quick.
I'm going to try and keep it as close to the
Describe
back area
your back
as
room,
possible.
real quick.
Alright. So, go in the back room. Obviously, you're in the corner of
I
the
presume
room.
that there's like a bookshelf or something like that.
Oh,
Like
okay.
or something that you can flip
There will be shelves nailed to the walls. That holds, really just holds baskets of, like, of assorted fruits and stuff to that effect. And then off to the side, you see
on. Any
boilers. Off to the side, you would see barrels of raw alcohol that gets processed into it, and empty barrels just sort of process alcohol into it. Yeah, I go back there. I perception modified 24.
Make a stealth check for the rat again. Again, it's just a straight roll because of modifier 0.
It's 24.
Fuck me on
It's
this.
24, Lynn. I don't think you're going to be okay.
60.
As you enter, you undo the lock, enter, and as you do, you see this rat.
Rats!
This rat. You see this rat just scurry.
I go after it. Like,
Goddamn motherfucker!
I go after it full on.
This is going to be a contested dexterity check.
Yeah.
The rat has a dex 0, so roll.
Yeah.
Never mind, the rat proves away.
The rat runs by somewhere and you can't see quite where.
You run after the rat. It ducks under a shelf. You reach under.
Well, that's the thing. The shell they're nailed to walls.
But
It's going behind something.
But is there
that's
space
just to block your
between
vision.
But is there space
Like a
like
basket.
between the bottom
Yeah,
shelf
he's trying
and
to break.
the floor?
Yeah, all he's doing is trying to break line of sight.
So duck behind a barrel and then vanish in the thin fuck air.
Yes.
You look back there and you're like, where the fuck did that little son of a
May
bitch
I
go?
make an arcane check to see if I know what a familiar be?
You, well, no, because as far as you're aware, this is just a random rat.
It's just a rat that boiled away into the ether.
Rats.
You
Rats.
wouldn't
We are
know
the rats.
it's a familiar.
Hunt at night. Stop at night. Hear the rat.
Is that what you were doing out there?
No.
No.
Liquid lemonade. Liquid lemonade. Liquid lemonade. Liquid lemonade. Liquid
Because
lemonade.
I opened the door and you're doing that.
And the document of the video,
It was a document.
on the entirety of the
Of
failed
the
launch.
shit. Yeah, of the shit show that was Fallout 76's launch.
And the one point was when they gave
Yeah,
everyone.
it's like, hear ye. Those who aren't happy with the nylon bag that we shipped instead of canvas, you're entitled. Yeah, you know those people that paid about $240 for this thing. Congratulations, you're entitled to our smallest denomination of in-world fun bucks. You
basically,
can spend with us.
and the only thing you
Fuck
could,
you.
and the only thing you could
And the
buy,
only thing that would actually be that you can actually buy that with is like a laminate, which is
liquid
a skin.
laminate.
Yeah,
Those
it's like
cosmetics.
it's a cosmetic skin of like a floor.
Anyway,
So
Fucking silly
yeah,
shit.
as far as you're aware, this is just a random rat. You have no idea where it came from or where it vanished to. Rats are slippery little bastards.
I check boiler, make sure they're all locked back up, and lock that room back up tight, and then go back to the.
So you weren't in your vision long enough to really see anything.
I see stuff. Right?
You saw a few barrels, a shelf, and then this guy chasing after you.
No. See, the entire time when you had that few seconds before, I saw it was. It saw me run.
So you quickly come out of familiar invention. What do you do with the rat? Do you put him back to you, or
He stays in ether field
okay, he
for a little while.
He stays in his own plane, and you come out of familiar vision. Which, for those of you who don't know, familiar vision is when the caster sees through his familiar's eyes and hears through his ears. The caster has to hold on to something because they are blind and deaf.
Or you just sit down and do that.
Or, if you want, you can use your familiar as your eyes and ears and just walk around like that. It's awkward as hell.
Yeah, I don't really know. Day is over for that. I've been turning to that.
Just ratatouille, put the rat on top of your head, and then let the rat be your eyes and ears, which would be way, way worse than your actual eyes and ears.
Very much so. I know. I think hearing would be better. I think they have better hearing than us.
Yeah, but in terms of stats,
Anyway.
no.
Yeah, it's pushing probably after you finish cleaning up that damn rat and not finding him. You finish cleaning up, by this point, it's probably pushing 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
You two have probably already turned him by this point.
I would be turning that well. I would just
What
go
are
up.
you doing then?
I'm doubling around.
You're not going to test that cactus juice I gave you?
Not right now.
Not
You're
out in the streets
pushing-
of cold.
Early spring, so it's not as cold as it was before. The temperature at night is still damn chilly. We're talking like single digits, so you still do have to bundle up.
Well, not really. You're walking across the street.
Yeah,
Or she
but
can-
No, she's
well,
going for a walk around town.
yeah, I'm Emily.
Ah.
I'm just walking around, killing some time.
But most of the towns kind of shut down for the night. The only thing still open is the taverns and restaurants.
Tavern that don't close at 8 o'clock.
You hear one of the taverns. There's kind of a ruckus going on. It sounds like a bar fight or something, and someone gets thrown through a window. He just shakes his head, gets back up, and dwarves. It's a dwarf,
It's
and he just stands up, shakes his head, uses his beard to wipe away the blood, and heads right back in.
Ew.
Something like blood.
I'm gonna come
back. Blood dried hair.
to my shop.
By this point, depending on how far you walk, it's pushing probably about 10:30.
If you come back, go inside, walk up. Close the place up and make it look like it. Close up.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Oh, good God. I'm scared.
She's the most intelligent of the party.
That's the problem!
A stupid thing for her is entirely.
What are you doing?
stupid things in that it's stupid.
Actually, have you ever noticed? It's usually the smart people who do the dumbest thing.
Fuck you.
For a smart guy, I can be pretty dumb sometimes. So it's a pizza party, and everyone just brings something straight.
Acid splashing the bottom of the table to clean the gum off.
Or just ask splashing your friend.
Looking at
because
you,
it's
Ved.
funny.
We're looking at you, Thaddeus.
You don't have to clean
It's
gum
so
off a table.
unsanitary.
You don't have to clean gum off a table if there's no table.
I'm going to start walking up, and I'm going to walk up from the outside.
Okay.
Casting alarm and working.
Okay.
Outside of my place.
By the way, real quick, I just want to say I know there are some people watching this. Probably nobody said anything, but I know there are some people watching this that are like, "What about your material components?" It's just assumed that that's you. Anyway,
Yes.
you head over to the brewery, which is shut down.
I go back into the alleyway, or I go back into the alley that I was sitting in previously.
Okay, it's empty. Nobody decided to make it a home while you were away.
And I've been on transport my way
What's
into
the- What does that do?
You have
I
to
teleport.
see. You have to see though your way inside, so you need a window.
Yeah, there's no window in that back room.
Okay, I benign transport my way. No, that's stupid. That's a stupid way to get myself killed.
If I had Dimension Door.
I do.
Oh God.
I do have that.
Why did I say that?
Oh no, I already knew. I already had an idea for that.
Why did I say that?
I'm curious why the hell why you're hell bent and checking in the back.
I guess maybe she wants to make sure you're not stealing
Yeah.
her.
To make sure that you're not doing stupid things that can get people
This is
killed.
my IP, damn it!
Corporate espionage, ostensibly.
Yes, benign transportation is a conjuration feature for wizards. Well, wizards who take the school of conjuration, and it allows them to basically misty step using an action. Although the misty step doesn't allow you to, say, swap places with somebody who's within 30 feet and visible to you.
But only if you consent. You're only
Yes, only if you would be willing to swap places. But
Starting at 6th level, you can use your action to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. Alternatively, you can choose a space within range that is occupied by a small or medium creature. If that creature is willing, you both teleport swapping places.
What size are rats?
Tiny,
tiny,
Fuck. What size are owls?
tiny.
tiny to small, depending on
Yeah.
It's tiny.
generally tiny though. If it's smaller than a halfling, it's tiny.
Yes. And it recharges either after like a short rest or a long rest, or after you cast a conjuration spell. So you can be teleporting all over the place as a conjuration wizard.
Orbis is the only member of this group that can't instant transmission.
Basically.
Yes.
No, I go through the old-fashioned way of kicking the door in instead.
Yes. But one of the great
That's a
things,
lot of damage.
but one of the great things about
That's okay, we have
like,
flex tape.
like Misty Step and Dimension Door.
To show you the power of the
Give me a
flex tape, I cut this door in half with my fist.
I'm using the bathroom again.
Intermission.
Yes.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Deep within a towering glacier, the caves of hunger await. An icy dungeon that hides a secret so old and terrifying that few dare to speak of it. However, as malevolent forces seek it out and the Frost Maiden's everlasting night envelops the land, will you be able to uncover the truth, entombed in the ice? Return to the forlorn, flickering candlelight of 10 Towns in Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Sonic 06 is better than Sonic Mania. That's my
Debatable.
legitimate opinion.
Kill him! Days full,
I'm quoting somebody.
That's bold.
Yes.
Okay, find whoever said that and murder him.
Fact of the matter is that I've never played a Sonic game in my life.
We need to fix that.
I've only ever played a
no,
little
I
bit of the third one, I think it was.
I played Dark Souls. That's good enough.
Anyhow,
It's close enough.
what? Anyhow,
Fuck it. Here's how I'm doing this.
anyhow, we left off as Lynn had to go to the bathroom right before she went familiar. Right before I almost said familiar vision. Right before she instant transmission into Carlos's shop in the middle of the night.
May I use perception check, see if I hear a board creak or something?
Hold on.
No, because here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to lay back in the alley, summon the rat in the back room.
Okay, you focus.
Guys, within 30 feet.
Okay, you focus. You sense the rat appear. Go familiar vision and. Rats have third vision, right?
Pretty sure they do.
If I'm not going to perception check.
If they
it
don't,
out.
I'm going to be pissed.
You know, I've not perception check a rat appearing like that. Now that'd be a fucking perception.
Yes, they do. 30 feet.
I say I would fucking hope so.
So
You're trying to hear.
So you see through familiar vision. You see you're in the distillery room, the storage room / distillery. So you're seeing the barrels, you're seeing the boilers, you're seeing all the cables, the wires, the tubes. The shells.
Well, more accurately, she's seeing a bunch of boilers with spigots on the end of them. She's seeing two sets of barrels, some empty for waiting alcohol, others filled with raw, well, not raw, but alcohol that needed to be distilled to the shine, and
Mash, basically.
Huh?
So, mash, basically.
No, because it's still like it's scotch, it's whiskey, it's vodka. It's proper alcohol you could serve and drink normally, but it needed to be distilled into the moonshine.
The room smells like fruit and beer.
More like fruit and hard liquor.
Fruit and hard liquor.
And you see shelves lined with preserved fruits and stuff to be put in.
And this would not be enough for you to make a perception check.
No, it's not. I agree.
So you're just upstairs. Kind of imagine Carlos with a little teddy bear.
I think Marlo and I probably have Carlos snuggling with that of a
Bottle.
yes, actually, a stuffed bottle.
You're one of those.
I'm just reminded of you remember that one Mr. Bean episode?
No,
Puts the teddy bear. I'll put this clip up. Puts the teddy bear in like a drawer because he's getting it. Shut it. Close the door. Fucking decapitates the teddy bear.
Aww.
Rupert!
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you looking? What is Mr. Mouse? What Mr. Rat? Mr. Rat! Rat! What is the rat doing?
He's looking for evidence. He's gonna try and look through trash. Trying to find evidence of Carlos' experiment.
Is the disposal in this back room?
there would be the only disposal that'd be back there would be rinds of fruit that were cut up and discarded glass of failed brews. That'd be about it. There wouldn't be any evidence of my experimentation back there.
The rat does find it difficult not to start chewing on the discarded rinds.
At the battle. Later.
You like,
Later, my pet. Later.
Well, it wasn't like the one that was nailing on because the most recent brew for the day was lemon, so it probably really cares too much.
Yeah, but it's lemon.
That's still citrusy, but
Not very.
It's much more
It's
mild
more
than the fruit.
it's more mild than the fruit, but it's still citrusy.
there's
as fuck.
no signs
So
of there's no signs of what he was doing in there.
Seeing that, he's going to check up front because memory serves, he was working on something, cleaning up something as Alera was entering.
All right. So you're
So he's gonna
Squeezes
straight-
out,
he's gonna
squeezes
straight-
out, goes behind the bar.
and takes a look at the trash from there.
trash right
Ow!
Yes, Mr. Motorcycle.
Ow! That was loud.
Yes.
Barry, please dampen that sound and edit.
Barry, cut that out.
Don't cut that out, but just dampen it sound. Done.
I thought that would dampen you.
This is a convention microphone.
No,
It should
dampen just that section there.
Well, then again, this microphone only picks up what's in front of it.
Oh, that is probably fine.
So it'll probably only hear like the very
be
subtle.
reverb.
We'll see. Anyway,
yeah.
you said there's nothing in there?
In trash, all you would find would be maybe a few broken vials here and there of what you could tell probably alcohol, but nothing to say that it wasn't just my experimentation with my brewery in general. Maybe some like broken tankards here and there from a customer if you dropped something.
Did you take, or is there trash disposal or anything like that?
Define trash disposal. I didn't like instinct stuff, like garbage. That's what I'm talking about.
Uh,
No, like out, like, did you take out the trash? Is what he's getting at. And is there a place to take out?
Probably not. I would probably do that whenever trash is needed to be taken out, which it probably would be.
There is an
Well,
exact.
for a place like this, or for a place you're supposed to eat at, probably not
No,
a good idea to keep.
There's no food.
For a
Drinking
place for a place that you consume things at, it's probably a good idea to not keep the trash out overnight.
Probably. So probably would take that trash off. Actually, yeah, your bag would.
There would be like a dumpster sort of thing, like not in the alley but behind the building.
Okay.
It's back where I live.
He's gonna.
No, not where Alara is. Alara's in the alley. We're talking like like you'd have to walk
Down the alley, hanging right.
like you'd have to walk to take the trash out. You'd have to walk out the front door, go down the alley,
Yeah,
turn right,
so back
and
door or
there it is.
anything.
No.
No.
No back door.
Okay. Just gonna walk out.
Comes back over.
I
to you.
will say this: there will be signs of the rat being around because there will take some effort for the rat to wriggle its way through.
There,
So
yeah,
you're
there
probably
are
gonna
going to
see
be
like
little
some.
claw marks.
Yeah,
on the
you're
floor.
gonna see like claw marks and scratch marks.
Maybe occasional.
No. If you're safe or no, because I would make sure to not do that in a friend or not.
And
do
it's
that
a magical rat. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't eat anything.
Well, also, you have this problem with mice. They can't control their bladder. They constantly piss.
Yes.
The rat leaves that front door, comes around the alley to you.
Loops around and goes out.
Actually,
Goes
wait a
up.
minute. Before then. Okay, goes past you towards the back building, back to the back of the building towards the dumpster, and here's. The rat turns and through familiar vision you see standing above the rat, like on top of the dumpster because it has the lid closed, is an orange tabby
And it's gone.
that leaps down
And it's gone.
as the cat leaps down. The rat.
There was death in her eyes.
No, had it on my fucking feet, like, food. Wait, what the fuck? What the
There
hell?
was death in her eyes.
Around the corner, the cat's going.
And Alara's just going to start, and Alara's just going to and go look for your trash.
You're not. You do that. You find nothing. Oh, you find basically
Trash.
the same thing. You find some rinds from peeled lemons. You
The
find
cat hauls ass when it sees
You
you.
find
by the way.
broken tankards and vials and glasses and jugs and that kind of stuff. Stuff you
So
expect.
how the fuck did you clean up?
Out of character, dump that shit down the drain, rinse the shit vial out, and see if you can continue to use the vial.
Oh, well, no, like the kernel milk stuff, like the putty, that can't really do that.
That, and also, I did a lot of my experimentation out in the field on the outskirts of town.
Yeah, but you were also doing some experimentation in the fucking bar.
Yeah, that, and yeah, you think you can't put fucking Play-Doh down the drain?
Yes, you can. That sounds like a quick way to fuck up
You
your plumbing.
can. I hope you have some Drano on standby.
I say the trick
I
is,
say, I hope you were right.
generally the trick is you mix it with a solution that basically causes it to break down to more of a liquidy form.
I hope you have Drano nearby.
Yeah,
Drano.
I hope you have either a strong acid or a strong base.
The,
Alchemist, brewery, poisoner.
Yeah, you have the kits. You don't have the supplies.
the point is you find no signs of his experimentation, or at least what you were looking for.
Okay. That only one that came out of the putty. The rest of them were just purple. But yeah. The putty without the outskirts.
I'm trying not to meditate.
Yeah.
But Lara would be thorough.
Make an investigation check then.
Well, she would have looked through the trash, found done kind of a cursory sort of inspection, and then realized, oh yeah, he's making that. It would be a liquid, which he could pour down drains.
Don't tell me you're going sewer diving.
Fuck no, I'm not going to. The rat's going to.
You gotta find an entrance to the sewer, though. Besides the
Through
drain.
the drain.
The rat goes down the drain.
Question, if I may.
Yes.
A rat's not fitting through a drain hole.
They can crawl out of toilets.
You'd be surprised.
Yes, but go look at your sink drain. You notice those tiny ass little holes. Don't agree with that.
Who's saying
Size
that?
of quarter.
Who's saying that that's there?
Who's saying that it's not?
Medieval architecture in a building.
Also, Terry, remember how small a hole a rat can fit through.
Same for one black coffee.
All you have to do is
Same
get his
motherfucker.
nose in, and he's squeezing through.
Also, rats can chew through metal. Yes, they
Yes.
can.
Yes.
Yeah. They're fucking destructive little shits.
There's definitely some evidence that they're squeezing through the hole.
Yes, it would.
They're probably going to leave hair behind, so I'm going to see that.
Not right now because you're asleep, but
No,
yeah,
not right now.
the rat
And
does.
it's a magical rat.
The rat starts to crawl down into the drain. It takes a little bit to get in because it has to go past the grate. But you get down into the sewers and splash into
Well,
the sewer
she's
water.
more so looking through the drain itself because there would be some.
Make an investigation check.
Make an investigation.
I'll
check.
say that's fair. I was planning on doing a roll at some point in time.
This is going to be plus a.
Fucking awful.
Actually, this is going to be a -4.
0.
You find shit.
Well, -1.
You don't. It looks like a drain.
I rolled a 3.
It looks
It's
like
kind
a
of
drain.
dark. Well, yeah, it's pretty
Dark vision.
dark. Yes, but when there's no light inside a
Dark vision.
Yeah, dark
Rats have
vision.
dark vision up to 30 feet, but the rat's going through. It's a drain.
But this isn't dim light. This is zero light.
Yeah.
In a drain.
It's natural darkness, though.
Yes.
It's not like somebody cast darkness on a fucking sewer drain.
All it does is, all dark vision does is ups dim light to normal light and pitch black to dim light,
Okay.
where you see in just grayscale.
Yes.
Anyhow, yeah, the rat's still doing.
Well, that's
And
not.
all it sees is a drain. Not really focused on the smell right now because it's just trying to look.
That would mostly be what she's looking for. But at that point, there's so many different smells. And it would just
But also, depending on how long ago it was, which at this point it's been a few hours,
Yeah, smell decay.
That, it would also- it
mostly,
would also mostly just smell like food.
mo-
With water.
hold on. Mostly, all the rat smells is wasted booze and shit water.
It hit the aspen.
The rat got down.
Because the thing is, with the reason why that S bend is there is to stop the stank.
Yeah,
the
the rat's going down as far as it can, and it went past the S.
Okay, so it did go down the S bend.
And at this point, it's starting to smell the shit water. Look, I know you two are trying to one-up each other with this corporate espionage thing, but
Well, no, at that point, she wouldn't. Because also the rat can only stay within 100 feet.
you're
However,
trying to start. To
at
push-
that range, she would say, "Nah, I can't find it." Right?
yeah, you're kind of starting to push that.
Yeah, so she
Now
would
you're
just
start. Now,
so she would call the rat back and say, "Well, good. I guess he took my warning."
Okay.
And then she is going to go back to her place and through the door.
That way, I don't set up the alarms.
Oh no, the alarm would the alarm would she'd have it set to be anyone that isn't me, basically.
Okay, so we'll say you get to bed. The next morning comes. Carlos, you wake up. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there would be
oh
obvious
yeah,
signs
we
of-
noticed.
Yeah, there would be obvious signs of entry.
26.
That fucking rat. Where the hell did he come from
That
this time?
motherfucker!
And I see hair going down the drain. Thinking, "That motherfucker went down the drain?"
Maybe he came through the drain.
Well, no, because the hair will be in the sink.
on both.
Yes.
That's not to indicate whether it came from or came to.
Now, fair play.
Well,
yeah,
no,
yeah. So you see the claw mark on the floor, the hair in the drain, and you're like,
But you know where.
God damn it!
So I'd say you at least reckon where it came from.
that's
Yeah, you
either
have
where it came
rat
from or where
problem.
it goes.
Either way, the first thought going through your head is, I need mouse traps, big ones.
I set,
So you need rat traps.
and then before I opened business, I immediately set about using the poisoner kit to make essentially simple rat poison, pour down drain, and set across different corners.
Make a medicine check.
That'd be
plus your
herbology, actually.
That's herbology?
Yeah, because it'd be little pellets. Rat poison is either like little bumps of poison you set on food, or you can buy it in
Pellets. That's what I
you
do.
can buy it in little pellets.
Yeah, so I would say make a. Might as well just make
Those
a
are really
check. What's your
tasty.
proficiency? Because you're proficient in it by this point.
On the way.
can't.
Would I
tell
be
if
allowed
you're
to
being
bubble it
serious.
in?
What?
You think
So I'm
I'd
gonna bubble
eat
my
rat
medicine in?
poison?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
I think I'd
I'll allow
actually
it by
eat
this
rat
point.
poison.
So it's now
People
plus
are
7.
stupid enough to do it.
Okay.
I was a child at some point. I'm trying to get past it.
Oh damn!
I have the heart of a child, and I
25.
keep it in a jar on my desk.
Easy enough. You make pretty much enough to fill a cereal bowl within 20 minutes.
Has that different corners,
You'd
milk
scatter it
screen,
around and you put it in.
and included down the drain. That way, so if the mother effer either down there, it'll find it before it goes back into the bar.
Well,
and
no, it would wash it away.
no, Carlos will put it down there anyway because it hopes to catch
The little pellets? Yeah, they'd flush into the sewer. And you wouldn't do anything.
They probably make a liquid version to pour down the drain. That way,
That's a way for rats to get into, but
yeah, but
anytime you do that, you're going to run the
yes,
risk
but
of...
Carlos is only going with the paranoia of I want this motherfucker gone. I'm taking any chances I can, and I have more than enough poison to do it.
Yeah, but you're just going to wash that stuff away. And
I
also
repeat,
you're getting that into
Carlos
the septic.
would it. Carlos
Also,
is
you're going to be getting that shit into the septic system.
Carlos is still going to do it because Carlos is paranoid.
This is Carlos talking, not Terry.
Yes.
Terry knows better. Carlos does not.
So
And this is precisely why I don't want you to make that stuff. Because Terry is not an idiot. Carlos is a drunken idiot.
You keep thinking Carlos is going to keep distributing it. You realize that he's going to drink, he's going to make it
It's
for
a
himself.
matter of
Principle.
Yeah, it's a matter of principle. You would have the ability to do that. Whether or not you would or not, that doesn't enter into the equation. It's the fact that you have the ability to.
it's not the fact that you will, it's the fact that you
And the fact,
Yes.
here, I'm going to take, after doing the poison, I think I have enough time to take one quick crack at it at the shop and then open up.
It's the reason why I wanted to kill your Sahili.
Yeah.
Just because you have the chance, or just because you won't alter doesn't mean
This
that
one
you're not
is not going to be
just
able to
mean that I
advantage.
don't want to kill you.
because this one is just going to be straight. No disadvantage or advantage.
But yeah, because at this point I've been taking so many cracks at it and everything
Yes.
else.
Because
What modifier? What I do?
medicine. Because you've been doing it for 2 months straight by this point.
Basically. Oh damn. Oh damn, Marin. We've got a 23.
A perfect batch.
With the risk of knowing what's going to happen, I take it and I take a tiny sip. Once again, roll for the
You know
Constitution.
what to do.
Roll for the Constitution, boys! So, Constitution 15.
You know what happens.
Of course, nails me like a fucking brick against the head, of course. I would have what? I had a good buzz on me, would you say? Your baby's
More than that.
but I'd be half fucked sloth.
Like I was a couple nights ago. Silly.
Do I dare ask for context?
She got
I
hammered.
had two
2 Jack Daniels and a 4 Locos.
That'll do it.
not Jack Daniels as in like
Jack Daniels
Whiskey.
wine coolers.
That'll do it.
Oh yeah, one
And a
4
four-
Locos enough to do it.
yeah, and a Four Locos.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's a perfect batch. And you're already fucked up before you even open up for work.
Real quick before I take the rest of it, dump it down the fucking drain because I don't trust myself with it. My God, like I want to drink it, but
I have power.
I have to work.
Yeah.
Pour it down drain, make clean up equipment stuff, and immediately what time would it be? Because
8:30.
I walk over to a Laura shop and kind of
I need an anti.
Okay,
it's
so
so
what are you doing this early in the morning?
What day is it?
Are you really going to Alara to go for,
It's
to
about
look for a
it's
cure
the
for the
equivalent of a
hangover
Sunday.
that you did because you went against her rule, or because you went against her mandate of don't make this shit?
Carlos is an admitted idiot.
Actually, wait, no. Because Carlos also has alchemist supplies too. He tried to crack it and make it insta-silver itself.
But you don't know how that's done.
Right.
Now,
We'll get to that. What are you doing?
Two more months.
2 more months of this
We're
shit.
we're going to do something fun. What are you doing?
So, I would imagine Bed the Lizard Folk wakes up, and I guess
Also, keep in mind, today's a Sunday.
he
Oh, also, have you ever seen those pictures where it's like this is what I see when I wake up as the dog staring down at them?
Basically, his
Because
life.
that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the dog.
but this isn't the first time. though. Surely not.
No, you're kind of used to the drool dropping down onto your snout, dropping down onto your muscle.
He probably
Reach up and
yes, like I'd say that he probably just had a day of like playing with the dog because it's a Sunday
okay.
and it's a day off. And he'd have breakfast obviously before he did that. But
Okay.
he'd probably be like kind of running with the dog around town.
Okay. You pass by. You end up passing by their stock, their stores. What are you doing?
Standing at the door.
I'm heading over to her shop, kind of up.
You pass by their stores. Your store is catty-cornered to her store. So you pass by as Carlos, look like he's dealing with a hangover, is making his way over to Alara's shop.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, and kind of half banging his head up. It's cold and not my head.
Yeah, it's cold. It's probably like
Yeah, I'm
late
I'm
teens
wrapping
in
up the door.
temperature.
It's not like doing a rapping at my chamber door.
You hear it from downstairs
More like
or wherever you are. Or wherever you are in the store. Swears in Elvish.
Stands up, makes himself look decent. You see a very sleepy elven lady.
As we found
Chocolate
out
elf. Walk down the
as we
stairs.
found out a session or two ago, Alara is not a morning person.
No, she's not. No, very much not. She goes downstairs.
It was too sexy.
Basically just in a bathroom. Good light. Spells the arcane alarm. The arcane lock. Okay. Dispels the alarm. Unlocks it properly. Or unlocks the mechanical lock. And opens the door.
you see me obviously holding head, clearly in pain.
How'd you hit your head?
I was a little bit in the old boys, yes. Use that soul boys and then take over the
You don't speak Japanese.
What the fuck? I didn't hear what you said. You don't speak Vietnamese.
You don't speak Japanese.
Oh, Lebanese. I thought the Vietnamese. I was gonna say the trees.
There's no
the
Vietnam
trees
in this
speak-
world.
The trees speak Vietnamese.
Speaking of, did you know that in Vietnamese, go fuck yourself is doom on you?
Oh my god.
What?
I know.
I know they're annoying.
Here it
Sorry.
is. Here it is. I mean, you probably just have some looked up on the shelf to get into. Try that experimental blue
And
and
furthermore, it's
8:30 in the morning.
it's 8:30.
I drank that experimental brew. I had to do.
But this.
Or morning drink.
Roll con save. And
Con save.
I'm getting your phone off my goddamn book.
yeah, roll a con save for one. For two, what?
It wasn't a 1.
What was it?
matters?
7 plus.
Come on. 11.
Alrighty. Let me roll something here if I need to see how this actually went. That plus
What is he doing?
that.
Wanna see.
Everything starts shifting like you just took a good hit of the mid-grade LSD. So everything, colors get vivified.
Oh
everything
no!
starts to
Is
shift
this
a little
the
bit.
cactus juice drink?
Yes! It's the cactus juice! Everything has a vivifying color and shift, and you do start getting tinges of a headache. Because this was not a good mix. This,
Or the upside, it wakes you up real quick.
yeah, so you are very much tripping the balls, and your head is starting to hurt a little bit. Not like quite more of a, it's a headache. A very minor one, but yes, you have a headache. This isn't that bad. And I said, but I think I probably drink the water.
I was drinking water.
That
Kind of has to, because if you don't drink
that
water,
isn't how you mitigate. You don't drink alcohol. You don't drink the water before you drink the alcohol. That doesn't.
Last
That's
time,
not
how you stop that? How do you stop that?
No, you drink the water after you're drunk, so that way you don't have to deal with the hangover in the next day.
As you're saying this, the
I
world,
thought it was
as you're
around
saying this, the world has just gone into like Bob Marley kaleidoscope
Yeah,
colors.
I'm just imagining. Yeah, that
You're tripping
and
fucking
everything,
balls.
and like if Bet or if there,
and there are
if Bet
suddenly 10 versions of Carlos all
Yeah,
talking
and-
at once.
if Bed's right there, my perception of it is like there, and
And
that
Ben's
is fucked
moving
up
in the
angle.
background at very slow motion.
and bobbing ever so slightly.
Yeah. You're tripping.
And there's Chariots of Fire playing in the background. Because fuck you.
Your pupils
Which is
right.
kind of funny because Ben's long
Oh,
gone.
hold
by
on,
this
hold on,
point.
hold on, hold on,
Yes.
hold on. Real quick.
I don't dare.
That's it.
I'm just looking lockstep at you. Because I know
I-
if I move my head, I'm probably going to puke.
I rolled high perception check myself. I can tell that you're fucked. I said, I think it maybe hit you.
A little bit of drool coming out of the corner of the mouth.
Pupils are.
No,
So-
she's still kind of. She's kind of sleepy still. This didn't perk her up. This just made a bad situation worse.
Very much so. And I can tell that you're tripping balls.
She blows a spell slot to summon unseen servant.
Make an Arcana check. Make an Arcana check with disadvantage. See if you're even able to do that right now.
No magic while drunk. Bed.
14.
14 nat.
14 and 16 plus 7.
Son of a
Fuck
bitch,
you,
you
I'm
do
magic.
it.
Fuck you, I'm magic.
I just wanted to see if you could do it while you're fucked up on cactus juice.
So you,
Bam! What?
That's your verbal component for the unseen servant. Just bam.
just emerald light.
Bam!
Get out of here, Dave.
Ew. Oh.
She yells, "Bam!" and you hear, but see nothing.
I take a crack at being magic. Just accept it, it's magic.
You've been around her long enough to know that
She's magic. I know it's magic. I don't know what kind of magic, but it's magic nonetheless.
you hear
Fetch me.
the sound of footsteps.
Fetch me.
Ah!
What?
Continue onward. I just realized I'm an idiot, though.
Why?
So describe your symptoms.
Nope, that one in fact. I don't know. Never mind.
So Carlos, describe your symptoms.
My head feels like someone playing
What's that song?
I don't know about that. Make a perception check.
Sounds like mundane.
Because we're going into the beginning.
Not what I'm
Shit.
Probably not.
I'm rolling
Right,
terrible.
okay, so it's
7.
but
I'm
Okay,
going
let's
to
do
do
it in a minute.
I'm going to do an insight check to see or
This is
because
still going to be a disadvantage because you're fucked up.
very
I'm
good.
waiting until my solution is here. Because I had the unseen servant.
How long do you have the solution already?
If it's something, or it It's something that you shove down your throat and it cures, and it
So you have something already pre-made.
not pre-made, but yes.
A few minutes.
It's a thing in a jar. It looks
When
like
you
a
make
little-
more than one, por favor?
I didn't make it.
You
It's
made
already-
more than
it's
one,
in-
please?
And then did you bring out more than one, though?
No,
Well, after a few minutes, and Alara's not moving because
She
she said
goes
she
back-
doesn't want to move,
you see a little thing that looks like an avocado pit
but it's floating in midair.
floating back.
Once again,
And I take the thing and I shove it down my throat. You see a few moments of eye-bulging terror as she's slowly choking
on an avocado pit.
on something that looks like an avocado pit. And then
Everything goes back to normal, and you're like, fuck me.
Reality is for people who can't handle drugs.
Snap back to reality. Oop, I hate gravity.
Now, you were wanting to say something?
you would just have something. Funny, that's not like what I just.
Although, to be honest, it is really diminished.
Okay,
I'm doing an insight because he said that what he had was what I just had.
And our
deception
sim-
then.
And
Although
our
I said I
symptoms,
drank it last night, though. Okay.
and our symptoms are slowly different, and our symptoms are severely diminished, or our symptoms are severely.
Very different.
Point being, you're bullshitting. I'm trying to find it, or I'm trying to call
Like
you
make
out
a
on it.
deception. We're doing this again.
If I may,
God damn it!
if I may, deception with advantage of a drink that's never been created before is my own concoction.
Yeah, and I just
And I'm
compared it.
trying to say, but I make the argument of, I drank it hours upon hours ago last night.
That doesn't mean shit.
The answer
You're still
is no.
lying.
Okay.
You're still lying.
Alright, I made a crack at it. This is
because you have nothing to prove your case but word of mouth.
measly 7. You try to take it.
What did you roll for
Is it
insight?
flat 7 for you?
7 total.
I think we fucking tied.
What did you roll for insight?
I rolled a 6.
Oh, wait, insight.
Oh,
Yes, it would be
oh,
wisdom.
oh, cool. I have perception on. Or,
Proficiency.
yeah, proficiency. So, 10.
You believe him?
I.
No, you don't. I wanted to catch you. You don't believe him.
So,
He is. He did not drink cactus juice. He drank something else, and it was not last night.
You're an awful. You're an awful guy.
I don't know what to tell you about.
We'll get to you in a minute.
The honesty.
I'm just tired.
I don't know what the headache. I don't know.
I didn't sleep much all the other
Maybe
night.
it's in the apparent hard mode. It's in the my one.
You. 10 to. There we go. He walks away and it comes back with this almost golden looking small vial, like ampule. Well, no, it's more using capillary tubes, yeah?
Yeah.
It's one of those with both ends. No, not cork. It's like thin,
Okay.
but both ends are melted together.
Yeah.
Keep this liquid inside. It's,
Like, what I think myself.
unless you want glass in your system, I suggest not.
I didn't break it off in the smoke.
Snip it in half.
Don't cut yourself.
Hold on, actually. I cut my lip on it a little bit. Like, on the slurp on it.
You taste whatever's in there plus a little bit of blood.
Ah! Oh.
And it tastes like cough medicine.
How long before I sit before my shit's gone?
1 moment.
3, 2, 1.
No. Like I said, my brain went, fuck.
Ah.
Fuck.
Fuck! Fuck! No.
It's
I think
worse.
it's just like
Make
that.
me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God.
DC 20.
Oh God. Oh boy. Did you just give him truth serum?
Yes.
Oh,
You
gave
gave
him
it
fucking
that's a
took
yes.
it. What did you roll?
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Yes, wisdom saving throw.
10, you took it.
How are you feeling?
Headaches. I think it's the thing cure my headache.
Fuck no.
Okay.
She just gave you fucking truth
I'm
serum.
making sure.
I give you Veritas.
I hit fucking hard. How long will that take to go?
A few moments. Give me a second. Give 10 to 15. And then he comes back with another avocado.
It's in the face.
That's it. You fucking okay.
No, it wouldn't. This needs to go down your throat.
I take it and
Swallow it whole.
and then
It is not a pleasant feeling.
No, it's a no.
It's
You're
like
choking yourself for a good
How's that?
5 minutes, or for a good 5 minutes, for a good 5 seconds.
I was going to say 5 minutes. He's dead.
you fucking did you.
My God, I just killed Harry Potter.
Ah, that's it. Thank you.
Now, what were you drinking?
I'm going to assume this has something to do with the wisdom save.
Yes,
Yes,
it's the
Truth serum.
yes.
Tell the truth, Boyle.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And you're compelled to say something.
It's zone of truth in liquid form.
I think that
No, not Zone of Truth, because in Zone of Truth you can say nothing.
yes.
That's
And it's
true,
sort of
that's true, that's right. I
They
keep
just know
forgetting
whether
that.
you're lying.
I keep forgetting
They
that.
don't know the truth.
I think that recreation I think you gave me last. What the fuck?
Why did I say that?
Why did I say that? And from your perception,
Hold on.
your perception of things,
Hold on.
your perception of things, that was entirely of your own volition.
Yes, I feel like I would know them not to tell you that.
No.
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 You are compelled to tell the
This
truth.
is not zone of truth where you can elect to say nothing. This is
You are
you.
compelled.
This is you.
I'm
have
saying, do
no
I know that
choice.
I'm compelled to though?
No.
Because from your perception of things, this is all entirely your thing. Or
Okay.
this is all entirely your
I
want
gotcha.
and will to say
Okay.
these things.
So
You want to tell the truth.
I done a recreation of that drinking maybe last night.
And did I not ask you to not
I
do
read
it? To make correction, did I not ask you very politely, I feel, to not try to make that?
Here comes
Because
Meg
you
on
might
his
kill
second
people.
laugh.
very much no
What they
thing
do
of
in
you.
She flicks her hand, and the door shut behind her, and the door shuts.
I done that. What did you do?
Wait, are you shutting Carlos out or is he in the store with you?
Door is in.
I'm in.
So you're both
He's
the
in. Door shut behind him.
Okay.
Very much the thing of though that I am going nuts.
You just go.
You thought I was going to do something for the public. I have no intention.
Just remember.
I merely want to figure out how it's made in order to do my own. I have no intention to do it.
But it's the fact of the matter that
Yes, but I did not do that. That is not a pleasant experience for anyone.
you
other
can't.
than
Because you can't. Or just because you thought doesn't mean you couldn't. Say, for example, right now, it means that you're under the influence. I ask you very politely to make me a sample of that. Or I force your hand to. Or I ask you to write down the recipe. Well, then now that formula is in someone else's hands now, and they're not under, and they may not necessarily be under the same moral scruples that you do.
I only want to make something easy to sample.
And suppose someone forces it upon you. Do you know the spell Gaze? It's
Probably
a
no. He's not magically inclined, so I suspect
I
not.
was very, very immediately.
The spell is a coercive tactic. It forces you under
He is
pain of
in liquid form.
no.
This is
Oh,
Yes.
how long did it last?
I don't know.
no. What she's saying, for instance, this spell could compel you to do that, or you would probably
Under
You will
under
die.
pain, under either the threat of pain or death, someone can force you to do that bidding. Up to minimum time is 30 days. If they cast this on you repeatedly for a while, they can do the spell lasts forever, or until it's dispelled. So you have either the choice of either taking grievous pain, which you thought the lemon, or you thought the gargle bastard was At this point, last action, I make my cousin. But you remember how painful it was? Not very good. Imagine that. Imagine a perpetual hangover. Exactly.
I was going to say, I think he lives in a perpetual hangover.
It also sort of feels like now imagine that amplified, and imagine that pain whenever you don't do someone's bidding. Have I made my point yet? Now, as I see it, there are two ways that we can go about this. I can either compel you to never make that again, or I can make something that will erase that from your mind. So that way you don't have the choice. I'm with these situations. I'm merely looking at one sample, but I can figure out how it works. I wish to make drinks that will be able to cure an enemy. To study how a drink that can add an enemy feel like a good way to start with that process. I merely want to dissect it and learn the properties to then apply to other mixtures. I have no intention of making it outside of myself. I do not wish this. I know that really quickly. Have I told you about the wonderful history?
I don't think we. I thought we made
No.
a pact to say that we're not going to mention it to anybody.
I do not think you have.
I'm wanting to
No.
make sure.
I know that you have a very powerful magic item, but I have no idea what that magic item is. Just that it's something that's very powerful, very dangerous, you two are scared of, and you cannot keep under such a secure lock and key. It's been like fun.
Which is still buried somewhere deep in one of the bags of holding.
Yes, I don't even know the exact location. I just know it's under severe lock and key.
Never to see the light of day.
Let's back with it. That's a noble cause. Your sake
I
of
hope
knowledge.
the mics pick this up.
But you have to understand.
I hope the mics pick this up.
Oh, I played from a time.
But you have to understand the potential risks that is associated. Knowledge is a tool. You can use a hammer to cave someone's head in, or you can use it to build a house. However, you can only make it one sample of my own, and then try and make it by having groundwork for my own experiment for medicine purposes.
Boy.
Let me put it this way. And I don't think you're listening to me. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. If I allow you to do this, that knowledge dies with you. Am I understood? You are not allowed to reproduce this. Sorry. You are not allowed to show anyone else this. And under pain of death or torture, that you are not allowed to reveal. You are not allowed to let anyone else make this. If someone coaxes it out of your head, you try your best to shut him up, or you die. Am I understood? You are indeed good. Now, I can slap you across the face. And with that, you're out of the trick, or you're out of your spell, or you're out of the compulsion. Slap really necessary. Yes, it was. Also, it felt amazing. I go to leave. She waves the door up. I walk back over to my room and set about cleaning up because I didn't actually finish the flight after making the successful test. And really, I actually dumped down the remainder of that down the damn drain.
Yes, you did.
Again, you were drunk.
No, to be fair, I was under the effects of a headache from head.
And washed away what traces of rat poison would have been down there.
Well, the rats are going to feel one hellacious headache, though.
With that, we're going to cut over to bed.
Huh?
As you're still doing your run.
Mhm.
Make another perception check real quick.
Oh boy. Let's let this not be a 2 this time.
Refresh. I'm making
Oh,
sure
that's a lot
I'm making
better.
sure I know it, not Carlos. Eventually, take the knowledge of
By all means, know what you're by all means,
What was it?
make
Mod
it two
22.
things.
That's
Make
enough
sure
for you
that
to notice
nobody
a
else
figure.
That's
ever
what
knows
I thought, but
what
I'm
is
clarifying that.
Not
Carlos would
deliberately
understand it. I'm a jackass.
trying to like impede you, but just walking
Make
and
it,
almost
but don't
bumping
let anyone
into
else
you.
know that it exists.
No,
But out of the
by all
corner of
means,
your eye,
make
as
it
you go
distributed.
past, as you
Do it
kind of juke
wonderfully.
past,
Just make sure
You
that nobody else knows that.
Yeah, but Carlos not
And
going
turn
to
back.
He does not.
because out of the corner of your eye, you like
That would be
saw a
close to
figure
harm
you
on
recognize.
it, even though
As you
it
look
would
back-
be a thing of they would know it. He still would not. He
I
would
wanna
take
hear their
and just
reaction to this.
dissect it, figure out what's causing all the pieces of it, and then reapply it for this.
Here's the thing: people can take things out of your mind. People can read your mind.
I want your
You either
reaction.
shut them out or you die.
I want your reactions to what's happening with him because he rolled a 22 on perception. You juke past a figure that, again, not deliberately trying to impede your path, but just walking and maybe can't quite see or
Maybe he's
very
half blind.
sort of. You do see it's kind of walking with like a stick, a walking stick. But out of the corner of your eye, you're like, wait a minute, that looks familiar. You stop, look back. You recognize.
Granddad!
No, you recognize this Aarakocra. An Aarakocra. Birdman.
Birdman.
I don't know the Birdman.
I'll show you.
Harvey
Yes,
Birdman.
they're one of the first things in the
Harvey Birdman.
And right next to it is the thing he's definitely afraid of.
The bird person.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving me.
Um,
I don't have
With
anything on my
this
person, but
sort of
you go back to my
reddish
place.
brown, sort of red-tailed hawk
I've
feathers.
got a
wings.
weapon.
Hey, Lynn, we're going on YouTube. You're not getting fucked up or anything that episode.
I don't get paid for YouTube, so it doesn't matter.
Fair play.
But you're looking at a figure with reddish brown feathers, wings folded back, holding a walking stick, looking tired as fuck, and you recognize this Aarakocra in particular because this is an Aarakocra from your tribe. This is your friend Akio.
Thank you for saving me.
And he stops and is like, shakes his head. He's looking, again, really beat. Like, just straight, pure exhausted. He's like, sorry, almost didn't see you there.
Turns around, recognizes you.
No, he looks more like a red-tailed hawk, human-sized red-tailed hawk.
Yes.
He looks up, he's like, is that you?
Yes.
He just drops his stick.
Akio.
Akio.
What?
Akio, A-K-I-O.
Thank you for saving me. I haven't been my person.
Okay.
Let me
He
go back
just
to my house.
drops his walking stick, runs over, and gives you a big hug.
He doesn't, and Akio doesn't know about his prosthetic hand. He still thinks he just had a useless hand.
No, the last time Akio saw him, he had a regular hand.
Yes.
He
and
didn't get
wasn't
the orb
wearing
until he found
clothes.
the shadow fell.
I was like, he doesn't even know about. So he doesn't know about the
About the
orb
orb.
or the prosthetic hand.
Not yet.
Well, the prosthetic hand is kind of on
There.
display.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's gonna have that moment of, did you lose your
Well,
hand?
it doesn't matter right now because he's
Because
just
blinded by the fact that, holy shit, this is Ben in a
This
big
is
northern
holy
country.
shit.
Person!
This
My
is
body
my
must
friend.
be cold.
This is my friend. And he's just giving you a great big hug.
Wait, can I throw a thought out here real quick? You're lizard foot, which would mean you'd be cold-blooded, correct? Or anatomy for D&D different from IRL?
Technically would be, but
My thought would be a higher.
We'll not worry about the semantics right
there's
now.
a reason. There's a reason why lizards aren't frequent of northern countries.
Yeah, that's why he always gets weird looks, but we're not going to worry about those semantics right now.
I feel like he should be bundled up in like 1,000 layers to keep himself warm.
As Akio just gives you a great big hug, like, oh my gosh, this is where you, damn it, this is where you got to.
Yeah.
Pushes away.
Linky, snake.
Ever since you left, wondering what happened to you.
Yeah. How did you get away?
It wasn't easy, trust me. Between girls, hold by the way, out of character, that's the name of the aboleth.
Yeah.
And the cool toy and troglodytes he's gotten recently, it wasn't easy. Lost a few feathers on the way.
I'll go back.
It's grown back since, but
On a long, long way.
it's been like
For
uh
I don't know.
Huh?
At least for cocktails.
No, like the visual.
probably good 8 months.
From no.
Let's get you
whether
inside.
it's world or-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a little. I'm not used to this cold.
Uh-huh.
I mean the visual aspect of how that
So-
looks like through the day and time it takes to go down.
Which would be closer from here.
Probably your probably Alara's shop.
He's making a beeline for Lara's shop.
He picks up his stick. He's like, "Sorry, just give me a minute. I am
You're on day 2
Af-
of
af-
this week.
after after we talked all that. I'm going to get out."
I'm sure. I have a friend here.
You can tell just by looking at this guy. He is like ragged. He's probably gone at least a week without sleep. Who knows?
My
Maybe
God,
a
he
few
should be on fucking death's
a,
door.
a few days without food or water.
Like
He's
6
current.
months of
He's
exhaustion?
currently
Yeah,
suffering.
6 points of exhaustion.
He's currently
Yeah,
suffering
yes.
4
So
points.
he
of
got 5.
exhaustion.
Yes. You make con saves for every day that you try to go
Yeah, but he's
without
on
sleep.
5. He's on point 5.
He's on
Right.
4. One more day and he'll be at 5.
I mean, at what point does your speed reduce to 0?
The speed's kind of already there. That's why he's using a walking stick and moving very slowly. He can't even fly. He's so tired.
Thing is, Bed can't teleport with this guy without leaving Blinky behind. By
Yeah,
accident.
you can only bring one willing creature.
Yes.
And you also can't take an
Since he's a young dog, he probably wouldn't be able to say,
go
go to
question
Alara's place. You know.
when you be able to go back hold it, stick it to where the bird's head is sticking out, grab it back home, grab Blinky, and
Yeah, but I would say it'd probably be a better idea to shove the dog in there.
well, no, the dog can't survive that too.
Neither can the bird.
Have head poking out like door.
Have
You've done
dog's
that
head.
before.
Yeah, have dog's head stick out of bag of holding.
Yeah.
The question is, does Ben have the bag of holding on him?
Yes. I mean, it's literally
It's all in a
only.
knapsack.
Yes. Well, yes. It's a bag of coating, and
So
it's
they-
literally 5 pounds.
You probably won't want to put him in the bag of holding.
Yes. That's
Hey,
the
dog.
thing, is that his keyword's
That's what I'm talking
handy haversack is heavy. But since he just got up, he would have his his 1/4 level spell slot and multiple spell slots to burn to make those trips. But I imagine that it's not within 500 feet.
It
It would be more just trying to spare him some of
maybe
the
about a
distance.
quarter-mile away.
Yes. So it would just be like helping him along. And once they get within 500 feet of the place,
Which takes you, considering at the pace you're going, because he can barely walk, he can barely stand, it takes you about 10 minutes.
yes.
Only had a way to contact the Carlos.
But once their shops are in sight,
Just dimension door to the front of the door so that Blinky would see that like they were heading that way. Oh, that's where they are.
poof, poof, and you see the outside bed appear in a
Likely the finishing of our. Likely me striking Carlos.
No, I think probably be done by that point. I probably
Yeah,
walk back
you-
myself.
yeah,
because
you-
we
you-
walked a
you-
long distance.
yeah. You
Slowly.
actually by this point their conversation is finished up by the time you meet up with Akio.
I'm already back
So
in the shop.
you have just shut the door to your shop. You have just gone back to whatever you're doing when you see this dark purple door appear and then appear out of it with a birdman.
What now?
Door opens.
And Blinky,
Hello. This is my friend Akio.
Hi.
He's from my tribe.
It can't be.
Yes.
Walk in, the first thing I'll speak is, do you have anything to drink?
Door shut behind you. Looks at the unseen servant. Gestures. Here's your chance to go throw on the Just out of curiosity, what is bird
Well,
saying in the fire? So is he not
You don't know.
Ben has water in
Yeah.
the bag of colding, but he realizes that with it being cold and Akio probably being pretty cold, he wouldn't want to be drinking cold water.
Probably not.
Alright, a cup of hot tea.
Can we get him someplace to sit down?
Yes.
Come a long, long way.
A little chair.
He just feels nice to sit.
My bad. My bad.
You should know.
My walks are mis caminos son muy largos.
I have no idea what you just said.
My walks are very long.
I just picked. Meanwhile, I'm the bag of bird. We set them up. I actually am going to take and just say I installed a flipping little bell, so whenever someone comes in, it just changes.
Yeah, and as you're doing that, you look up and you see bed and a figure you don't know, a creature you've never seen before, enter a lair shop.
I have several. If I may.
Did I have some of that cactus juice by accident?
If I may, let's take also thinking all day for a traveling drunkard who just got shipped some and then picked up on a ship with you fucks on it. I think I would probably know who have seen the bird before.
Well,
Maybe not know them in detail, but just I've seen
well,
them.
you can't quite make out
I've seen
who
a
or
bird, Joe.
what it is.
But it's a figure.
You see a figure you don't know.
Yes.
I see bed, and
Off
I
in
would
the
imagine I would
distance.
see bed kind of.
That's kind of obscuring the figure, which is kind of hunched over on a walking
Yeah,
stick.
but that would be like
Not
this,
like an
trying
old,
to,
not like an old man. He's just wiped out.
Yeah, I can see they're trying to help this person, and I'd probably take and just hop down cross street to go check. Door shuts as soon as they're in. I probably go over.
I
and
imagine
and
Carlos
like,
walking up to the
hey,
door
Carlos.
and just says, "Ow!"
They just walk up and Carlos Vase, let me in. You realize it isn't locked, right? Opens door.
Has
He's
the
been
other
taking
returned
too
yet?
much of a lead from bed.
Take it, opens door.
You gotta see the servant.
To be fair, Carlos has only ever seen a door shut like that and it locked. He's never seen it shut like that and not locked.
Right.
You see sitting on a stool a
Bird person.
birdman.
A birdman.
You see
Harry has instinct to go
Harvey
up a
Birdman.
uphill.
Harvey Birdman.
No, I got what you said. I didn't catch what he said.
Rick and Morty. Wubba lubba dubba.
Okay.
And for context, in the lore of the show, the bird people, if wubba lubba dubba means I am in great pain and need help. I know, I have the instinct, Carlos does not. Carlos is concerned.
Well, the bird looks over to you and says, "Is a friend of yours bed?"
A friend
Yes.
as an associate.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Okay.
Akio.
She's an alchemist and a wizard.
I do a little bit of magic myself, and you would know this because all throughout childhood, Akio would be doing all kinds of crazy magical shit.
Fucking
You guys are
sorcerer.
there for it.
And you?
Carlos
Sir?
fast, let it.
Hello.
Just has bags under bags under bags under his
My
arms.
bags have bags!
Uh,
The equivalent of satchels. Just
essentially, yeah, I'm Akio. I'm a friend of Ned's from down south. Wasn't an easy trip up here.
I'd imagine not.
Well, even while flying, it's not easy to get through a desert.
Given the way you look, I'd say you're probably
You must have so many questions.
Uh-huh.
I kind of do
several
too.
questions.
First off, and he points to the
I
prosthetic
have
hand.
several
What happened to
questions.
that?
Wait, what?
He's
So
pointing to the
hand.
prosthetic hand. Explain.
So,
And he pulls up his hand
Well,
like Orbis.
not only that, but explain how you did a dimension door. Because you're not magical.
I'm a wizard.
I kind of
Press
am.
X to blink like a wizard.
like a G6. Oh man, I hate that song. Why have I been reminded of this?
Because you have been asked to have it.
Why did you bring it up?
But
He has chosen poorly.
she's in the lyrics.
Why did you bring it up?
I said press X to blink like a wizard.
Like a wizard.
Anyway,
Anyway.
explain the hand and the dimension door, because you're not magical.
I am now.
I kind of am.
How?
Sure am.
Don't ask
Popped
silly
off the
questions.
frosted.
Because when you left, you could barely snap your fingers.
Well,
Yeah,
you can't really.
snap.
Yeah, you
Snap.
snap.
Yes.
I mean, okay, to be fair, it has been, like, I think a year and a half.
Yeah, depending on how time passes
Mine was
within
convoluted and
within
quadrant.
the Shadowfell as well. Like, there could have been at least could have been at least 2 years between when you got there and then.
I'll have to look at that later.
I don't know, but
Because I
anyway,
know that the Feywild is weird.
Well, you flew over the desert, and I kind of fell into a thing inside the desert.
Oh,
No, the hole in the bottom. Or no, the holes in the bottom of the sea.
God damn it.
anyway,
yeah, kind of,
No,
Kinda
I get
hole.
it.
kind of a hole. And everything there was dead, but not. I was one of the only, well, not dead things there.
Like the afterlife line? I don't know this story either.
After a little
I
while,
just had him roll a history to see if he knew what you were talking about. He's not
After-
entirely sure.
after a little while, the unseen servant comes back with a tray of coffee and
Unseen servant. I don't know that spell, but I've seen it.
Also, it looks like a horse.
My horse is the greatest horse. It's not a horse at all.
so did Carlos ask that question that you asked, like the afterlife?
I was gonna say, call it that.
and
After
she
not it?
mage hands.
No. Think like,
Once he gets the stuff, he just starts to down it.
think like a place full of phantasms and, well, you saw them. Zombies, living dead.
Sounds pleasant.
No, it's not.
I know. Oh, sorry, my mind's not all there right now.
It's fine.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
He just keeps drinking. So he kind of drinks the way that if you've ever seen the videos of toucans drinking out of a glass, he's kind of stick
Yeah.
the beak in like.
I have cockatiels. I've seen them drink water.
Yeah, and when I emerged on the,
Bed remembers something.
Uh-oh.
When he emerged on another side of a rift, and that rift closed behind him, there was still desert there. He needed help getting through the desert.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Anyway,
and yeah, I traveled on through some more desert after that.
The big desert.
Oh yeah, so while I was in this place of dead things that aren't dead,
I'll go Brad.
there was a great mystical force, and that's kind of how I do the magic things.
I just had him roll another history check. Wait a minute.
Bed doesn't know the name for it.
She made her. She takes the mage hand to take the tray from the unseen servant. She whispers something in Elvish.
Yeah.
And unseen servant comes back with a small porcelain dish with a brush, a coarsely ground powder in it, and a little measuring a little measuring spoon.
You guys bring out cocoa powder?
No, that'd be funny.
Chocolate
She's
milk.
gotta make hot chocolate.
No, I'll think more like Nesquik, just like the powder Nesquik.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's seal.
But
Has
that,
like
so
a
that
little
explains all that. Then.
bowl for dishes out of a couple.
Yes.
Spoons out a couple things. Bowl, spoons out a couple spoonfuls. Coffee. Doesn't taste like anything. Well, it tastes like coffee.
Okay.
Weights it down.
Hold on. Are you wearing the prosthetic today or no?
Yes. You would
Okay.
always be wearing it.
So, and is that how your hand got all
Yes.
skeleton-y?
This mystical force gave me this orb and said, well, you can do magic now, and some magic
Yeah,
is
magic now. You're welcome, fucker.
It's going to require what's called components. And,
Believe me, I know what that is. You've seen.
Yes.
And this is kind of a substitute for that, and you better not lose it. You know what? I've not seen much of your kind here. Better stick that to your hand so you don't lose it. And
Gave
so,
you a focus.
yes. And well,
And because of
it's
that
stuck
Metis,
there.
and because of that Metis and lost the ability to use that hand, so I've made something to fix that.
You found some good friends. So when you say that, what have you been up to? Since gaining powers.
Running.
Jail.
Carlos just stands outside, chuckling a little bit. I can't do it. I can't do a chuckle with that. That'll do it.
When does someone truffle with an accent?
Very much so.
He just, no, you don't truffle with an accent. An accent is using some other
Yeah. I was kind of, well, you know how scary that thing is. I just kept running
Yes.
and running and running and running.
Oh yeah, which reminds me, rewinding. You asked about what was in the book. A lot of it was complete nonsense, like about how they can fly and shoot lights out of their eyes. The only thing that they got right was the look and the telepathy. Everything else was just
Inside
complete
your
bullshit. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, not pleasant.
Yes, and I wound up here. I got mixed up in a bad operation, but was released. And, well, long story short, I became an apprentice to Alera. And we went on a bit of an adventure and stopped a necromancer. Oh,
By the way,
yeah!
that was caffeine. That was caffeine.
He's slowly starting to kill the events.
Oh, yeah!
You want some spoons, motherfucker? That's how you get spoons.
Very much so, as you found out. That was great. She took 400 milligrams of caffeine in one go and fucking energized Bunny for her ass. It was funny to watch on my end.
This guy would know
Wow.
Draconic, right?
Not too.
He would know a little bit from
He
from
would
you,
know.
but he wouldn't know enough to carry a conversation. Just to
He's
keep
not
it
right.
fluid.
But this being a tribe of the lizard folk, they would probably
Well, it's
he would
not
probably
entirely
know.
lizard folk. There are some lizard folk,
Yes.
so he would know a few stock phrases, but not enough to carry a conversation.
So he would know the Draconic for dinosaur.
We killed a,
Shush.
When and how?
magic.
Okay. First question: when?
I just played it.
Like what?
The Glorious
Very
Circle
much
is what they call it. It's in a place called Angel Spires.
More accurately, we tried to think of full
You burnt it to death?
We zapped it, we punched it, we,
How? Okay. Okay. Depending on what kind of dinosaur it was, how did you punch it?
he was big.
I wait for him to reach down and then I kill one. I'm an
ball.
alchemist by trade. Also, if we bumped it every time, well, a non-lit, but for my maple model. I lifted one of these.
And I,
Not
when
by
I
trade.
took it, with fire.
You're magical too.
Yes, she's a wizard.
Oh, he's not heard the word wizard.
Not super familiar,
Oh yeah,
You
got a
know
tooth,
your
right?
spell. You know your spells by wits.
but I know magic when I see it.
You know spell, or you know your magic by inherently.
Yeah,
I have to learn.
I can't explain it.
And I pull out my spell book and show. This is my magic. And I just kind of, I flip through it in the same way like you flip through like one of those books. Just as
There's
just
a
as
bunch of diagrams. And
yeah, it looks like a lot of formula.
I mean no offense by this, but I've never seen a spell you have to write down first. But then again, until recently, until about 8 months ago, I've never tried, never left the jungle.
It's a big wide world out
I'll be perfectly honest.
there. Out here.
I'll be perfectly honest that I wasn't expecting to bump into you. I just saw when you left, you turned north, and I just went north as far as I could go.
Okay.
But now that I'm here, now that you're here,
So, how are things back home?
it's getting worse.
Awful.
he said like Kuatoa and what else did he say? Like
Since
he doesn't know what Kuatoa are, but like
you left, the girl has just gotten even crazier. He's tightened his hold. I barely managed to get away. I don't know how well he let me get away for fun or legit of it. But he's taken a tribal.
Wait.
He's an aboleth.
I'm sorry, a what?
He's an aboleth.
An aboleth.
He's the aboleth that's taken that has hold of our tribe, and he just recently pulled some fishmen and troglodytes. Boy!
Goodbye. I'm unfamiliar with it. Pack your things, we're going.
Think a.
I hand the bag of holding to the unseen servant. You, pack up shop.
Lassie, you seem urgent.
We're killing a thing.
It's like a
When
land.
are we killing Lassie? I need to know.
Imagine the thing that you punched in the face.
I have a picture.
Now imagine that, but eldritch and terrifying, and it can read your
Actually,
mind.
hold on. Lynn.
What did
He re-
Minor illusion.
He-
I minor illusion the picture of that.
Yeah, at the same time, Akio is reaching into his bag and pulling out a picture of this.
Ah.
That
What
thing
size is
was
that?
Large.
that thing
Oh,
was
it's like large.
yes.
I thought it was like giant or something.
and that thing was blood by chance.
Only water.
That's gonna make
We're going to kill something.
I will get to work on making me Greek a bottle of water fire. Instead of the store stack fire.
It's not going to be easy. I've seen people try and they either run in terror or killed by his guards, which I remind you, Fishman and Troglodytes, he has 2 whole tribes of troglodytes, maybe a grand total of 60. And or the girl just straight up eats them. And somehow knows everything they do.
Laddie,
I think anyway.
Laddie,
Yes.
you think I found something
Meanwhile,
I
you see potions being knocked or being swiped into the bag of holding.
He knows it's
I
okay.
go out the
I'm
door,
just
I
saying.
go across the brewery, while everything is
We're
happening,
doing this again.
I'm going to set at. I'm going to roll a d20. I'm just going to make an absolute.
And this time she's
Fuck!
and this time she's made her or she's restocked what she had.
Yeah.
What
What are you doing?
I'm going to roll a d20. I want to make a fuck ton more of both the napalm and the quick lime in order to mix with them to make them fire again.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a d20 to represent how many I get. But realistically, I got to be fucking down the exact time.
Okay.
So let's see how many I get. No modifier.
It's always mean you have the potential to just get one.
I know. I know. I had 16 to my stock.
Or you got to put all.
That's not going to be a one-day thing, by the way.
Yes, it's gonna take time.
It's going to take at least 2-3 days.
Yeah, but we're not going to set out in a matter of a day, are we?
No,
So,
not right away.
Yes, and we need to nurse this guy back to health.
yeah, very much so. So
Then
I
we
set off
wouldn't-
doing that on my off time from the brewery. Keeping it open and keeping it flow.
Akio just mentions Aboleth. She's like, we need to
We're
pack
going
up
to go
and
kill a
go.
fucker!
And he just bolts out of here. Ben's like, what the fuck?
Aboleth, we're killing a thing!
Then I'm surrounded by idiots. I say, trying my best bed voice.
I'm rolling to make sure
So,
on the you.
Akio, when they start doing that, Akio just turns to bed and says, they're interesting.
Yes.
And mind you, Alera isn't doing shit. Her magic hits.
Yeah! I'm determined.
She's just sitting there stressing the fuck out, trying to figure out how to kill this thing.
Akio's also holding the puppy at this point.
Yes.
Very much.
Yes, because it's a
Because,
warm
because
thing.
puppies make everything better.
Yes, and Ben is not a warm thing.
No, he's very cold blooded.
And like I said, puppies make everything better.
Yes. So troglodytes and fish people. These are usually insults I hear at bars. So did you just get a bunch of stupid people?
No. I made drawings. Might as well pull up.
Ever the artist.
No, that's the troglodyte.
Troglodyte.
Terry.
Huh?
Troglodyte. That's one of the things he's taken.
Troglodytes, which is a wren, which is a common wren.
Oh, the bird.
And Kuatoa.
Fish.
Fun.
Ah, looks like we're killing Inspo.
They're killing deep ones.
Those aren't good ones.
Sup, fellow weirdos? It's your boy HP back at it again with the fish people.
All right. So, with your permission, I rolled to make Medirum. That I'm nicknaming it. What? Essentially, help in a health
Healing poker.
healing potion mixed with alcohol. I rolled 19 to see if I can do it.
You
Here's
can
a
just
healing
spike
beer.
it, or you can just spike a health potion.
My goal is to try and distill it.
You can just spike a health potion.
But it wouldn't be as interesting. And
Yes.
he would.
That 9,
That's too simple for Carlos.
very much so. Still, you rolled 19, so you're successful, and I just rolled a d20, you got 6. So I made 6 Medirum. Is that fine? Mind you, over the course of the days.
I reckon they
Yeah,
deal
that's
a D4, or they deal D4 healing damage.
But they heal about as much as a regular healing potion.
Yes. That,
So
they're,
2d4 plus 2.
they're just all alcohol for the sake of, well, he's an alcoholic. He's an alcoholic. Everything must be alcohol.
As the days are progressing, Akio's actually asking, because he's sticking around with you guys.
I'm also going to see if you're okay with it, making a few tinctures of poison. That's
Poison
If you roll enough.
okay. So what do I roll? It?
check.
Medicine,
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence
It'd
plus
be
your
intelligence to make things.
Okay.
add your proficiency. Because you're coming up at the end of the third month, going into the fourth.
So wait. So actually, would that be? That would be.
Intelligence plus proficiency plus d20.
Okay. Intelligence 8. All right. 13. that be successful?
Just barely to
Just-
make one.
To make one. Alright, yeah. So I make one tincture of poison. Just whatever a basic poison would be. I don't
I
know.
think it's a D6.
Yeah.
So, like, we're nursing him over the course of several days.
The
Then,
course of the
once
next
it's
3 to 4 days, yeah. So that exhaustion goes away. He actually gets some food. The first time you get a food, which you take it to Tom and Joe's, he nearly chokes on it because he's just like, food! He just starts going Goku and shoving it all in.
yes, wolfing it down.
Fucking hungry, man.
At one point, I bring over one of my gallon jugs of, we'll say for that day, banana, just for sake of keeping right in this. Banana alcohol. Banana moonshine.
Okay.
Low in terms of alcohol percentage, high in terms of quality. It tastes delicious and banana.
Okay.
Just a kind of a, here, you need this to rest up with.
You have
Want to
make a
forget
kind
that
of
horrible
checks or
illness?
anything?
I would say
afraid
do
of
a
it.
minor con save just to make sure that he's not a complete lightweight. If he doesn't crit fail, he's fine.
Want to forget that horrible illness and move on? Take this
Constitution?
pill and forget you are ill.
But did he roll one?
He rolled a total of 21, 19 plus 2.
I think he's fine. I'm gonna make sure like crit fail. If crit fail, he's drunk. If not, then he's fine. That's my thing. It's low quality.
Okay.
I
Low
think
strength.
I think that once he was like, if he's not able to move very well, I think
Not for the first day.
yes, for the first day.
But,
like,
but
he
after the
probably
first
would
day,
be-
he starts to get a little bit more mobile.
My point is,
After the second day, he's able to start flying.
are we able to move him out of Alera's place?
I'm fucking nursing him in the shop. Shop's closed.
Yes. Okay.
What she said.
That's okay. Because
On the third day, he's asking, since I don't feel like crossing the entire freaking continent again, and I'm sure you guys don't.
No, we were just out, or no, we were on the, or, no, a few months before we came back, we were traveling for about a month.
Well,
I'm not doing it, or I'm not moving as far, or I'm not traveling as much as humanly possible. Physically
well, I know that teleportation circles are a thing. Is there a teleportation circle around here that'll take us to
possible.
the closest one would be in Mystery.
Bed.
I imagine
Both of you make
I do.
intelligence.
I'd say I do.
You
this
do
with
it with advantage because you're a native.
God fucking damn it. Well,
it's just an intelligence check.
I rolled a 4 and a
12.
The guy who's lived there for maybe a grand total of 5 months.
1. I'm blanking out.
He just thinks, well, we got back here through a teleportation circle under the palace, so maybe they have one to go to take us there.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
other things!
you're just like,
I need to wipe his mind. I need to pack up. I need to make sure that I don't get
you're
my
not
mind
so,
sucked
you're
out.
like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. Wait, what? I need to do this, I need to do this. What's your question? I need to do this. And you're like, we can check under the palace.
Need furniture.
Pack up the chairs. Pack up the bed.
Question: how long has it been? Time frame.
We're going on to 3. We're going at to the
How long has
end.
it been since you showed up in time?
We're going on to the end of the 3rd day. Into the 4th.
So 4 days. Alright, I feel over my
This
money.
guy seems like he's able to
So
not be baby.
4
I'm
days.
running-
in. He's
4 days.
back to perfect health.
I'm running out somewhere.
Alright, so
Okay.
I presume that there's some sort of way to establish.
Ben would
Yes.
be willing to take this guy back to his.
No, it's not this. It's not you.
Yeah.
This is entirely unrelated to
There is-
you and the Error Pro.
There is sort of like a mages, I guess you could say university,
Mage
academy. Yeah, that's not quite at the palace. It's a little ways away from it.
Cool.
Kind
I
of like
need
in
to
the
talk
central
to-
district.
Cool. I need to talk to someone.
Eric. Ah, yes. Eric.
One of 2 types of birds, both the other one being Kenku. But unlike Kenku, Eric talk normally.
Yes, they tend to be kind of devious. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, that is conjuration.
What?
Oh wait, no, wrong thing.
What?
Oh Jesus!
Oh, that's application.
What? You're saying oh yeah. You're saying conjuration. You're saying oh Jesus.
Oh yeah! I'm saying from the prophet. I just turned it over in 48.
Okay. What are you saying oh yeah for?
When
Richard.
when Akio is like ready to check out Ben's place,
Mm-hmm. Which, yeah, he is.
Ben is going to be strolling along, and he starts humming to himself. He's casting a spell.
Okay.
I need a perception check
Motherfucker, tell me you're casting. Tell me you're casting.
from Akio.
Shit. 15 plus 2.
It takes him 3 seconds to realize that Ben is not walking along with him, but floating about 5 feet above where he's supposed to be.
Your magic?
Explain! You fuck!
Is this your magic? That work?
Yes.
And he just flashes his wings and starts flying alongside you.
I learned to fly. In a way.
Oh, it's about time.
I need to talk to someone.
Okay.
I need to talk to someone who's really good at conjuration.
As Akio leaves his bed, you make your way to the Mage's Academy. Write this guy's name down.
So, all that I made heart attack.
Hardtack.
Yes.
You made
You made-
unleavened bread.
Yeah, you made No,
You made
no,
awful
didn't
bread.
make bread and heart attack.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Actually, ultimately, I intended to try to make preserved fruits and salted meat, and both failed. So, I made heart attack now. All.
You realize you can just buy rations, right?
Yeah, but Carlos and I don't know. Carlos kind of swimming.
It's a gold per. And honestly,
Yeah.
I could fill the rest of my bag of holding that isn't containing my shop
Okay, so you managed to
with rations.
Realistically, Carlos is swimming in over 5 pounds of gold right
So
now.
you managed to make your way to, it's called the Frost Run Mage Academy. And after you introduce yourself, you are led in by one of the younger mages and meet up with a half-elf wizard who introduces himself as Sorn Barbuka. Hello, I believe I've seen you around town. Miss Alera, correct?
Yes.
What can I do for you, Miss
You made soda bread. Irish soda bread.
Fucking Irish soda bread.
It's Irish
Take your
soda.
time.
And it's so disgusting.
I
Ah.
need to.
Keeps a long time, but it tastes horrible.
Can we just take some of that?
Hey, Marcus is waiting on us. Remember we said about doing MTV tonight?
No.
Apparently he took that. Oh, we talked about it. He took that plan set in stone.
No, I didn't know that.
We talked about it. We said about trying to do it today.
I
or
do
Sunday.
not remember. I
Don't
do not
worry, we'll be
remember.
almost done. I know it's 7:30, but we'll be done.
I'm
here in
not
a
saying
little
that we. I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I just don't think
Yeah, we talked about the other night when we had him and Joel over. And yeah, we talked about that, but we didn't set anything in stone because Joel was supposed to be back to us and never did. Which he
Okay.
just now got back saying he couldn't today. So Marcus is in there.
So I was going to say, but I would like to fucking relax and call her and take a personal day.
He's
Well, either way, we'll be done with this probably.
Marcus
before
is one, so I will leave it to you to make that call.
We making? Oh, we have pizza.
Something to tell I ordered pizza.
Sure, why not?
Anyway, speak someone private? Of course. And he leads you into his private study. To be extra safe, he casts a spell that you recognize as Leomund's Tiny Hut. For some extra privacy.
Yep.
We should be here.
I
Open it.
I understand that it's going to be very ethically based. Let me say that up front. I know what I'm going to ask you is going to be difficult, but I need to offer someone time. I need to make someone forget something.
Well, you do that with a simple modified memory. Assuming you're able to catch that stuff. That's me saying it, not him saying that, not him.
I either need someone knows a thing that I need them to know.
Oh shit.
That's a 5th level spell. What do you need that you not know?
Okay,
That all depends. What do you need that you not know from your body?
and
Sorry,
whenever I
that
get a
was
hold
bad
of
sense of humor.
probably her,
I need
any of the device I can light a
they
fire
learned
with,
something
tiny fire.
trial and experiment.
Primer.
That's
Yes,
has a
but I need proper
non-zero
fire, not
chance
spark.
of
No, if I do, I'll take it.
and we're going to be facing something.
If you know Ved can make you breathe
Yes.
magical fire.
Yes, but they're part of it.
So
This is not. This requires
I
a.
need to make sure that this thing cannot.
That also involves nothing other
It
than
cannot
having
read that.
throw a little bit of something in the cheek first.
This person, do you know what compelled him to experiment to create this concoction?
Curiosity. Not malicious, but curiosity.
You know the health of the cat.
Well,
Yes.
For the sake of knowledge.
well, there's
Nothing's wrong with that in and of itself. I'm worried about the repercussions thereof.
I understand, yes. Well, there are a number of creatures in the world that can read
Yes.
minds.
Let me put it this way. Yes, the potential to release a gene. Hypothetically, or metaphorically speaking. I need to make sure that he does not know how to do so.
Well, modifying memory isn't usually enough stuff for me to cast. If you want to take me to him or bring him along at some point, I can easily do so.
It's a personal thing. I need to erase one specific thought or convince his head that it doesn't exist there in the first place.
Easy enough.
Because anyone can detect the fact that someone altered a memory, even that person.
Easy enough.
What I would prefer to do is convince his head that it wasn't there to begin with. Think of it as a mental blind spot.
It's a little bit trickier.
And for the sake of security, I need to be able to cast it.
A little bit trickier.
I'm restricted to 4th level spells.
Might be able to draw you up a spell scroll of modifying memory.
I'm actually looking this up. Nope. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, there are no spells below 5th level that deal with the memory.
Can you make some?
If I have the time, I might be able to figure something out. How much time do you need?
How much time do you need? I need this done as soon as possible.
can have it. I can make a scroll for you in about 2 days.
And that would be at 11. And you make a spell. Like it needs to be done as soon as possible.
Yes. I need 2 days.
For a fifth level spell.
Yes. I can easily alter it. You get the sense that this guy is just that good.
I know. I wanted that, or I was looking out of my, or I was going out of my way to find that.
And I don't have that right now. I'll have to have that to you next game. Spell.
I literally just need a one-shot sort of thing that can prove that. It needs to be for. I can try and drop the spell because it's a very specific thing that I have in mind. And one of the biggest things is he needs to consent.
Okay. Actually, I think I might be able to do that right now.
I don't know if modified memory requires you to.
No, it definitely
requires.
it's a saving Actually, give me a moment. It may not be that long. He heads over and starts rummaging through his shelf. He leaves the tiny hut, heads over to his shelf, starts rummaging through, looking for something.
I'm trying to think of anything in my head that I actually think would be useful.
I'm thinking about how Akio would react to realizing that after spending a couple of hours indoors where it's warm, bed is still cold. Then again, he also realizes, oh, Shadow fell. Because he knows about it, although bed intimately knows about it, he doesn't know the word for it.
Coming up with things on the fly is fun,
Yes.
especially when you have to write it down.
That work realistically. I was trying to think of a way I could take and put fire on fist, but the only way to do it would involve setting my fist flame. Ouch.
Flaming fists of fury.
That's what I was thinking, like
The
extra.
fiery fist, oh pain.
The,
Thing is I'd probably take damage myself, which realistically I could probably tank it, but
Less damage you have to do, the better.
exactly.
yes, and
I'll
this isn't Sly Cooper, and you aren't the Murray.
I was thinking I could take and just,
I'm gonna rip out your eyes and skull fuck you using your intestinal tract as a condom! I know
Murray
Murray
wouldn't
never
be
said
that
that.
horrible.
I was just thinking of taking just. My initial thought was, oh, I'm gonna take some like cloth wrap, like cloth strip,
But no,
and then ethanol
but
light
no,
and flame.
the best part of any of those games was Bentley in Fly 3. Your mother, God damn it.
Your mother was a broken down old tub of junk with more gentleman callers than the
I
operator.
love the fucking quote. How?
And your father
Because
knows
it's been
another
years
baby.
since that game was released.
Anyway, after about 5 minutes of rummaging through, he pulls off a scroll,
Father knows
opens
another
it up,
baby.
might be a little bit of altering, pulls out another scroll and some ink, and after a minute of
Yeah, you do.
doodling the
You smell of every kind of thing.
doodling the diagrams
I
and
only just watched a little bit of that.
he hands you the scroll. Okay, so
You can
You
check
can
it out
either
from the
cast the
library.
spell once or copy it into your spell book.
Well, no,
you
but
have
I
one of those.
have access to it.
Um,
It's more a case of just
and he hands you the spell.
I'm not an avid movie person, so generally,
Hope you can read my handwriting.
Kindred Soul, finally.
so I kind of there's movies I want to watch because yeah, like
Culturally relevant.
Monty, yeah, very much so. Monty Python and the Holy Grail is fucking yes, but that's a case of I might have to sit there and force myself in that when I'm in that mood. I'm generally not though. I'm not in the mood. By the way, while you were doing that, I made ethanol.
Figured.
I need that, and I'm gonna be hitting a layer up for a lighter.
Well, she's not at the shop right now.
Yes, I know. I'm saying no. My entire thing is I'm gonna take ethanol, take a mouthful, and chew.
Well,
Ben has a
they
tinder box.
don't have lighter.
Not lighter per se, but something that can get a flame.
At best,
You realize
a
I
small
could
match.
just make I could just make fire in my
Yeah.
hand, right?
Yeah, but I can't. I cannot.
For
I-
you, Akio does notice that you seem a little bit colder than usual. I couldn't help but notice that when I hugged you. I just didn't want to say anything.
Well, I guess that's kind of what happens when you spend a lot of time among walking corpses.
Assuming they're not eating you, I assume.
A lot of them tried. A lot of them tried.
Actually, you know what I do? Just on this joint take and just get a normal spark. One way just create a standardized spark quick. Just take a look at a little wink of ethanol on it. The spark wasn't that ethanol thing and get me consistent. So spark it, create a tiny flame, and while that flame the lit just
Yes.
Alternatively, just be a wizard.
fuck you no.
Or just have Ben cast Dragon's Breath
Yes,
on
but
you.
what if Vet is also an event thing that I need to breathe fire to make someone piss himself.
That's a very narrow scope situation.
Yeah.
Yes, but be prepared.
Fringe.
But be prepared for it. Carlos is the man of being prepared. So actually,
Anyway,
Carlos is in front of a store in which you can get something like a something small like a magnetic spark.
Okay.
On a thing.
let me see here.
There's a sparker of some sort.
Something
First you come to
that
mind
here.
like the
Flint and steel, you shit.
Yes.
yes, but generally, and I'm imagining Flint still at this time in the case of they're two separate things you have to strike.
Yes. But
That's
just
pretty
gotta
much-
get
just-
your hands out of the way.
Yeah, no, that's right. Flint steel would probably work. I didn't have the time, and so I'd probably do a dex check to see if I could actually have my timing right.
No, you could, but that's assuming that you're not a competent, dexterous character.
That's very true. I very much am.
No, you're not able to.
No flint and steel or anything of the sort?
There is flint, which is only like 3 silver per rock.
The flint? If I can find flint, I'm fine. If I've got steel, I'm assumingly.
But again, remember, you have a living Zippo lighter right there.
But once again, though, what if these two are all doing their own accord and I want to breathe fire?
Then be a wizard.
Fuck you.
Well, you easily find some flint for like 5 silver per rock.
Yes, I'll buy the flint. I'll just have to get my hands on steel.
Of course. If I may ask, are you afraid that, and you don't have to answer, you don't want to, I'm merely curious, are you worried that something will come along someday to read his mind, or are you not to chase something that can read minds?
Yes. Alas, I was looking former, but preparing
I'm curious why a gargle blaster did that.
because you can make the wrong thing. You cannot. Yeah, you notice how I had to
know,
roll
but I'm
to
feeling
make the
I
thing.
guess that, I know, but I feel like an aboleth would be like, meh, rubbish.
It
It's
doesn't.
not so much that. It's say a mind flayer who can read minds, who can force you to
Also,
make
also,
things.
I'm just going to put this out there. An aboleth, when it eats someone, it gains their memories.
And all of them gain their memories.
And not only that, but every aboleth has the memories of every aboleth before it. So this aboleth has the memories of all the aboleths in the world, plus all the people it's eaten. But oh yeah, you can make it, and probably next thing you know, they're a puddle of goop.
Oh, I just had a thought.
Again,
Make
I
one-
had to roll.
Weaponize this.
I had to roll to make it. Well,
I'm just thinking of Dingo Doodles. These
I
more
had the thought of make one that's twice it that by the time the toilet paper you drink it and your entire mind just
Either way,
mind just
either way, you have your brand new spell. It's called Alter the Mind.
I leave now and I go find Bass.
Bass is in his shop serving up the booze. And for some reason people are buying that shit by the barrel. We don't know why.
He has customers.
No, I
He
mean
has
literally
no
by the
style.
barrel. Literally by the fucking barrel. I rolled, I hit barrels. And I
He
hit
has
19.
no style.
I hit barrels in 19.
No style.
I made $2,700.
Okay,
Then
we're-
there's
We
Chunky.
are
He's
not.
dead.
Oh my God! You're gonna make this into DK rap.
DK. Chunky dead.
I run up to you behind the counter.
Here comes Alara holding a piece of paper. Hold on, unless you took the time to copy it.
Because I've got to call the ticket.
Perception check to see if if I turn around and notice her in time.
It's easy to know
I'm
because she's
bursting-
running at
oh,
you.
yeah,
I'm bursting by
I
the
turn
door
around
and
and go,
going,
Here, no,
running at
no,
you like,
oh,
stand
no.
by!
Alara does a Cusco. Kicks the door open, runs towards the bar.
No, I don't kick open the door. I let Magic kick open the door for me.
I mean, like,
Unseen servant kicks the door open.
No,
I-
took a Magic.
I brace because I feel like she's getting ready to slam into me with a
Get by!
She can teleport behind you.
teleport behind me.
I want more in there money. But no, here she comes with a piece with
Nothing
a
personal,
piece of
dude.
parchment.
Because I've got to
sigils
go
written
the
on it.
ticket.
You don't use them, but you know a spell scroll when you see them.
I very much have preparation to know exactly what that is. I reach behind and grab one of the grab the fucking flint. Question: what are my golems made out of?
His
my God.
bracers.
My bracers. Fuck, not golems. My bracers. What are they made out of?
They're like enchanted gold.
There's no spark on the flint.
Nope.
Get fucked.
They're not Wonder Woman.
Alright,
Wonder Woman.
in that case then, grab flint, grab napalm. I know my buckle is steel because it came off a pirate 5 when he died. Light that motherfucker and hold it in prep in case you try to pull some spelly shit with that scroll.
Oh, good God.
I want you to choose this act or your actions very carefully.
I say, you best tell me what that spell does before you.
No, hold on. Here's what you're doing. You're looking at him. You must choose. But choose wisely.
I'm sitting there going, I'm ready to die, motherfucker.
I'm ready to throw down, bitch!
Well, now here's the thing. We're in the brewery. In fact, we're toward the wall of alcohol. Here's what's going to happen. If
Do
I...
you want to blow up the city block? I'm ready. You're on the other side of town. You don't know.
Yes.
You and Nakia are catching up. You better.
Yes.
So, in that case, you best tell me what that spell does before you say
Intimidate.
Out of character. Thing is, I have to say words to explain the thing. So I can't say anything.
If you say a single magical word, that's it. I
The thing is, it doesn't matter. I could just work. I've played characters before where I played a bard before, where I didn't know I was magical. I just thought I was really good. And I just wound up casting spells that fucked with people without me knowing.
So you said the magical word.
Well, no. Just through my charm and guile, I thought I was persuading people to do things.
I'm saying it.
But I didn't know. In reality, like, my words were, the words that I was saying, the way that I was doing things, acted as the...
Or at least with magic.
Yeah, but your magic word to trigger it is universal, and you
No.
said it.
Yeah, it's entirely dependent on the person.
So I won't know what it is, realistically.
Exactly.
So I'm preparation in case I hear a word as a mix.
Preparation H for hot. Super hot.
That's it. I've got a feeling you're going to tell me even though we agree, it would be fun.
Slowly hiding behind your back.
No, hold
That
on.
was not the agreement.
Yeah, that was not the
I thought
agreement.
that was the agreement. Am I wrong?
No,
You
Carlos Baskin, by the way, an idiot. So idiot checks.
that you forget how to or how that you forget the Gargle Blaster itself, but you're allowed to
Remember the effects on how to.
yes,
Okay.
and how to reproduce them.
All right. In that case, then give you 5 minutes to write down what I've done. I've unreplicated with the medication portion. I need time to write down my notes so I can replicate the effect, not the drink. Okay. I snuff it out.
5 seconds later.
Go to my little hovel upstairs and just take and jot down enough.
Says it wouldn't work anyway if he wasn't consenting.
Exactly.
Jots down. Well, I don't know that.
Yeah.
Jots down.
You don't. She does.
Oh, rephrase. I don't. Carlos. All right. I know it. Carlos doesn't.
Exactly.
So I write out just enough notes where I can replicate the effect, not the lemon smashing effect per se. Just how to apply the effect of the drink. So,
How to apply mind altering effects to your drink.
well, stat altering effects. that help you.
That is one.
Yeah, so I do that and come back downstairs. All right, last hit.
Good, because I needed your consent. I reach up, grab your hand by.
I grab your arm out of distinction of kind of what the fuck's happening?
Alara's doing like Paul the Alien, just mind melt.
No.
Shadow
She's
Morgan.
gone Spock.
Yeah.
She's
No.
gone Spock.
No, that's nerve pinch. That's that.
No.
Mind melt.
No, yeah, mind melt Spock. It was literally just like right here, and.
Yeah, no, I'm doing more Shadow War or Shadow Mordor.
Oh, you're going.
Nani Kirgala!
You're literally grabbing my fucking skull and going. Yeah.
Yes.
Except I'm not
Only
going to
not-
hand in print
only
my fucking
not-
face.
Yeah, also, it doesn't hurt.
Also, there's a little bit.
Well, I mean, it does kind of hurt because she slaps her hand on there. Slap that like button.
Everybody do the slap. Oh, no. I grab wrist out of instinctive kind
Smash that like button.
And in an instant, you kind of fucking phase out.
and that basically I forget the gargle blast. Or not so much.
No.
I don't forget it.
You
but
don't forget it. You have kind of a. I've convinced your brain that you never thought of it in the beginning.
At all?
At all.
Oh, I lost my
Because
drink.
And this is permanent.
Because here's the thing. If I just erased it out of you, that'd be the equivalent of cauterizing the wound. It'd be an obvious thing.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I know not to go after it.
Yeah, but if someone else picks your brain, they'll look through it, they'll find that mark. They'll say, oh, someone fucked around with your head. Cool. Now I'm gonna find out what that is.
Yeah, but where would they start?
Don't know. Doesn't
We
matter.
begin at the birth.
It's called
It
called
all
this bitch is
started.
paranoid,
I was born.
and she's making
One
sure.
word.
I never know the potentially
door. And what?
enter the lampshade. I never thought.
And
I don't know
if
the
someone
gargle blast exists.
slapped
I
you
can have
in the
my
ass.
notes saying that how to apply an effect to a drink.
Yes.
Okay, moving onward. Because honestly, we need to wrap this up at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and this effect, by the way, is permanent until discovered.
Until I want to discover.
Exactly. So we'll say, for the sake of brevity, because it is 8 o'clock. After that,
Time skip.
the next day or two passes, and you finish.
Although, oh god, I could have totally fucking.
And you finish getting everything. And you
I
finish
could have
getting.
turned you into a vegetable.
Yeah.
You finish getting everything ready. You finish getting everything ready.
I need to roll a sun with a high DC.
No.
No.
What?
See if I can make something in these 2 days.
Oh boy.
Yes, I did copy it.
Okay. Alright. So 18. I would say I made 1. I didn't make 3 like I
One
wanted
what?
to. I made 1. It's actually not hard, because in fact,
One what?
I'm making a mind breaker. Okay, think this way. It's gonna be obvious as fuck what happened, but essentially you drink this bastard, and congrats! You have no memory of anything, you become a complete vegetable. It's suicide in a vial.
Okay.
Preparation for
And-
shit goes real sideways.
You do, and because you're good graces, you are able to access the teleportation circle beneath the palace. And it does. And
Vegetabilization.
we'll probably
one
pick up
hour
more in detail next week, but we'll pick up more. We'll explain in more detail next time. But you You are let through the teleportation circle beneath the palace. Push through, and that's where we'll end.
Wait,
Oh.
is
All four of you. You
Okay,
three plus
so I
Akio. Akio's going with you. He kind of has to.
and Blinky
We'll say that you were able to.
on the pet sitter.
Yeah.
Makes
It's
sense.
actually.
This is a dangerous.
It's actually. You brought him along to the palace, and they're like, "You're not taking a dog, are you?" And he just and appeared at Sven's feet. And he's like, "Puppy!" And
Oh, the king's gonna look after him.
you let the 6-year-old kid watch him, yeah. And you all just
Well, realistically, you let his mother watch him.
sure, yeah.
But
And
yes,
we'll pick up there next week. Go into a little bit more detail about how you
not
get there.
wouldn't be next week.
Nope.
It'd be 2 weeks from now.
Unless you want to exclude me.
Actually, I think
Good call.
maybe we should just move it to every other week.
Okay.
Yeah, so that way, because doing D&D is you're doing D&D and stuff is really nice, but excluding him every other week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps him out of the loop, and he's not getting the full experience.
All right, we'll do that.
All right, thank you guys.
So next time we meet in 2 weeks, we'll pick up there a little bit more detail about how you get there, and then we'll start making the trek. Then you'll start making the trek.
Yes.
Also, this will start to free up my Saturdays.
Honestly, the one thing I'm chewing on too, though, I think I may not paint Carlos.
It's up to you.
I think I kind of like this. I kind of like the look of just basic
A silhouette.
feel. Yeah, just